Hello everyone. Hopefully everyone has been doing well. I feel like I start that every time. I say the same thing. Oh my gosh. Repetition. Holy shit, is that the QBJun? Yes, yes. It is possibly me. It is possibly me. Hopefully everybody's Sunday has been going well. Today is Sunday, right? Oh god. Jesus Christ. I don't even know anymore. I'm just the weekend has gone by so fast, I swear. But hopefully everybody else's weekend has gone well. Mine did go well, to be fair. It's just there's so much going on, you know. Number one VA Shammy. I know, you guys, a famed voice actor, thick-brained. Can I have, please, several, shout-outs? First shout-out being to Shadow, which I see first. Secondly will be to Jake, which I see here too. I know that Epsilon is also in chat too, so if I can have a shout-out to Epsilon. And I think that's about it. You can shout yourself out too, Shammy, if you'd like. Thank you. I'll do some welcomes as well today. So, first welcome will be to Eternal Sorrow Soul. Hello, good morning. Good morning. It is not morning for me, but it is evening. But good morning for you, and hopefully you have a really great rest of your day. I'm not particularly sure where exactly you're located, but I hope the day goes very well today. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. I am EP. Hello, Ellie. Yes, I'm gonna lurk and take a nap. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for the lurk. Then obviously we have Shammy. We have Shadow, who's clowning around with a 50 stream streak. Oh my gosh. And then we have Crep with a 10. Thank you, Crep. You better win those legal cases. I will try. And thank you, Shammy, for being so on it the moment that I fucking post something for the pinned. I really should probably put this, I'll grab this and just put this in my, there we go. I'll put this in my little sticky note so I'll never forget, you know. And then I have Bree. Hello, Bree. Good evening. Shammy with the 50 stream streak as well. Thank you. And you have Jake. Yep. And Epsilon in as well. Petra, hello. Can I have Petra? If you have not done Petra yet, thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I'll go ahead and hydrate. Oh. I had 2 hydrates, actually. I had both Van and I believe I had Epsilon too, right? Let me double check. Yeah, Epsilon did it right in the very beginning. That's correct. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that another sip. Is that famed VTuber QBJun VT from twitch.tv? Not quite. So many celebrities here. I know. It's like a fucking party. Yeah, Petra was playing Signalis. How has that been treating you, by the way? I know that Bled just finished Signalis. I think he only did it in like 2 goes. Like he did like 2 streams and he was like, wow, well that ended faster than I thought. I love my gay robots. Yeah, I think he finished it in like 2 to 3 streams and he was like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, Bled, find more content? I don't know. You play Valorant, you play like, you know, like you make music, like you can do lots of stuff. There's more to it. I'm not particularly sure. Find more content. Just like, I mean, that's the thing is that anything that you do online, honestly, that you do for yourself, it could be content. Think about it. If you're drawing, art. If you're making music, music. If you're playing a particular game, like, you know, like if you're playing Stardew Valley, there you go. If you are trying to study or something like that, you could do a study stream. There's so much that you can do. If you're crafting, if you're doing any type of crafting, arts and makers and crafts, like there is a category, you know? Did they get the first ending? I am not particularly sure. I don't know. I wasn't part of the streams because Blay usually streams in the middle of the day because he has a nighttime work schedule. So I honestly am not sure because I usually work during that time. So I'm not part of the streams, unfortunately, just because I can't. But I do know that I was talking to him about it. And I was like, oh, you finished Signalis, congrats. Like, what's the next new series? He's like, I don't know. So I was like, all right, well, hopefully you'll find something. And I was trying to give him some suggestions. I mean, he's good at Valo, and you don't have to be good at Valo in order to stream either. You know, like think about like Shadow, who had just started practically like this month, a little bit last month. He still streams Valo, and he doesn't have to be a veteran in order to stream it. Same with me. I streamed a little bit of Overwatch and stuff. But anyway, thank you guys for coming in, being part of the welcome crew. I appreciate you guys. Sucking at the game and acing is half the fun. Oh, shut up. I hate this man. The fact that he's like, yeah, I aced, but I also suck at the game. I'm like, how dare you come in here? Dare you come in here and say that? But yeah, I want to talk a little bit privately with you guys because I wanted to know from you guys. I think I already told you that some of my schedule for next month is going to be moving around a lot, but I wanted to talk about the schedule that's upcoming for this week. I don't know how much of it I will be able to handle simply because of the current happenings in my offices and my career and it's just work and stuff, right? I may be a little bit late, especially for Wednesday and Thursday. For Friday, it'll be fine. Friday will be okay. I'm going to end up having to cancel on Claude tomorrow because I was going to go and play some, I think, Lethal Company with him tomorrow. But I basically got some really scary news today. Essentially, today both my mom and dad are off of work, right? Today they're off of work, and my dad, he was working out in the yard today. So, you know, they have a house, and my mom is in the house. I don't know what she's doing. She might be watching a movie. She might be, I don't know what the fuck she was up to, right? She's watching a movie, maybe playing like on her phone or something. And we have a dog. We have a family dog named Lily. And so my dad, he's working out in the yard, and so I don't know if the back door is open. You know, like if you're working in the yard, you're there, right? It's usually not people are just gonna come in. Somebody literally goes through the front door and is like, and my Lily, the family dog, comes over to see what's going on, who comes in, right? I'm not sure if it's dad or not, usually. So she goes and checks and just starts fucking screeching. Like she's just like yelling, like barking so loud. And my mom, she's like, what is going on? And so she goes over there and there's just this man standing in the middle of their fucking kitchen. Like this complete stranger out with his phone, just standing in the middle of their fucking kitchen and just like looking around. And she's like, excuse me, who are you? Hello? And then he's like, oh, I'm like a roofer, and I was just checking your house to see if you need roofing work done. And like, no, you're not. Get the fuck out. And so like he leaves, and my mom is like telling my dad's like, don't worry about it, like it's okay, and blah blah blah. She do that looking that you got games on you. Yeah, she should totally just tell that to a fucking trespasser, essentially. Like, so my sister, she called me. She actually called me about almost 15 minutes, I would say about 13 or 14 minutes away from my stream, which is the reason why I was a little late today. I actually wanted to start stream a little bit early, maybe like 5 minutes early or something or so. But then I got my call and my sister was like, I am afraid for our parents. Can you please make sure that they know how to turn on the alarm at night? Because they don't turn the alarm on at night. They only turn the alarm on when they go out to go work. They go and turn on. So if anybody breaks in the middle of the night, the alarm's not going to go off. And so she's like, can you go and check to make sure that all of the security alarms and everything, they're working? Can you make sure that all of them have batteries, all of them are working properly and everything for the safety of like our parents? Because she unfortunately, like, she has 2 children, and unfortunately one of them got sick over at daycare, so she's like, I can't leave the house, like I really can't do this right now, so can you please do that? And I'm like, yeah, I can go and do that tomorrow, like tomorrow after work. I'm fine with doing that. And so that's the reason why I told Claude, like, I was gonna be part of his birthday thing, but like, this is more important, I think, considering somebody literally just came into my parents' house and just scoped it out. Hello? Like, in the middle of the day, like literally in the middle of the day, like legit in the middle, like 2 in the afternoon. I'm not even joking. Hi Danny, how are you? How are you? For those who are not familiar, Danny was a raider, or a person that we raided, who is starting their Final Fantasy 14 journey for the first time. Hopefully that's been going well for you. Can I please have a shout out for Danny as well? Thank you in advance. But yes, so I am even a little flustered about the whole thing, because I am just so like, the boldness of people at 2 to 3 p.m. to just walk into somebody else's fucking house and just scope it out in order to fucking rob it. Like, my sister is terrified for them, and so I'm terrified for them too. So tomorrow, and possibly even into Tuesday, I might cancel Tuesday's stream depending on the situation. I will probably be going to my parents' house to make sure that all of their security equipment is working. For some fucking reason, they have 2 security systems. I don't even know, like, why. Thank goodness for the dog. I mean, yeah, but she's literally like less than 10 pounds. She's also 12. Like, she is a tiny thing. She is literally a tiny thing. Yeah, but she's nearly half an hour already. Yes, but crap, I am talking about something pretty important to me. and also this is relevant to the schedule too. Like, this is relevant to the schedule. So like, even though if I push out a schedule tomorrow, okay. Oh, I just unmuted the stream, my bad. No, it's okay. It has to do with my parents' my parents' safety. So this week, even though I push out a schedule, do note that it might be changed. So like, I may have to end up canceling things because everything's very touch and go. If I don't finish tomorrow, then I'm gonna have to change it a little bit. So I mean, I'm not a tech person, you know what I mean? I'm not like, I'm not super techie. I don't know how to do it, but at the very least, I am more proficient than my parents are, who my parents are just, they're not, you know, they're not even close in terms of like just like a millennial, right? And let's not even talk about a Zoomer, right? They're probably not even close comparatively to knowing or even trying tech. So at the very least, yeah. But yeah, just an FYI about this week. Also, like I had said, the next 2 months after April, you're gonna see more content from me. More than likely, I'm gonna keep the same schedule that I have now in terms of time, but high chance I will be streaming more often. And I'm even thinking of doing 24-hour streams. I don't know if like multiple times, but at the very least once. So that is something that I'm planning on doing. If there are particular games that you want to see or any content that you want to see, then you can put it in suggestion box in my Discord. Can't wait for that. Yeah, I'm a girl if I really. Oh my god, you guys. All right, no problem, Panko. I can give you the honey's roll. You're already in there. What do you mean? I didn't remove it because I remember you guys said that you were planning on coming back tomorrow. So he's trolling. Don't listen. Okay, got it. But yeah, it is something that's going to be happening this week. So if my schedule is off a little bit, just an FYI, that just to give you like some warning prior. So yes, but otherwise I think it's mainly the same stuff anyway. I still want to play Valo / Overwatch on Wednesday, and maybe some Monster Hunter depending, since I wasn't able to do it last time. Other than that, Tuesday is tentative because that may be a day I have to go back in again. And then Friday, same thing, MSQ, and then Saturday we'll be having community night, which, by the way, content warning, was so fun yesterday. I put in some of the stuff that Sam, Shammy, Shadow. My god, you guys all have S names. Then there's me, the outlier, fucking QBJun. Would love to play with content warning again. Very fun. I'm telling you, that's why we were playing and you're like, I don't know. I'm like, what? Shammy, come on. Honestly, if you liked content warning, I feel like you would like Lethal Company. Lethal Company is fun too. It's literally just this. It's honestly, I feel like it's the exact same, except with a few exceptions, and that being the video camera. That's it. That's literally it. The only thing that's different is the video camera. Otherwise, it's the exact same thing. I like the video part, but is it the only thing that you like about content warning? Because if it's the only thing that you like about content warning and you like the other things such as, you know, monsters roaming, you going in as a group, you like having a task and things like that, then it's literally the exact same thing. Like, to be honest, yeah, I can take or leave the monster dark spooky part on its own. So you just prefer having a game. So if there was a game where there was no dark spooky part, but you could literally just explore in an area with a video camera, and then you go back and just watch it, you would be perfectly fine with that. The meme video part is what makes me like. I mean, the thing is that then you make memes of the video camera. Well, I mean, the thing is with Lethal Company is that it's constant. That is a constant. You live with the memes in your mind, and you don't have like like you can literally record it, you can stream it, and then afterwards you can make clips out of it. You need hard copy memes. They're called clips. You said you wanted to make more clips. There you go. There's some clips that you can work with. There you go. Catch me with my manila folder of memes. I run out of fucking space in my computer. I literally had to delete my saved version of my Final Fantasy XIV readings. I already have them saved in YouTube. I just have to grab thumbnails for them before publishing them. But But yeah, I have them. I had to delete them in order to fucking in order to download Tarkov and stay in Tarkov yesterday. I had to delete them because it didn't have enough fucking room. No. It was awful. Buy a cheap 4 TB portable HDD for storing and backing up stuff. I could. I don't. If you have any sites or anything, if you have any suggestions, please do, because I don't know what cheap is. Like, you know, what relatively cheap is. Yeah, so. But okay, it's about half an hour. I think that I'm going to... Oh, he was so fucking fast. I said, then prove it. And he does. He immediately fucking copy and paste fucking linked Bree. That is, Bree does. Oh my gosh. Let me go ahead and join my ragtag group up there of voice actors who'd like to join us today. Today I have Epsilon, I have Jake, Pango, Petra, and Jamie. So it's the whole group that we had previously. More than likely they want to finish up this case at the very least, but if they want to do you know, if they want to go into the next case, you guys are totally welcome to as well. So okay, so let me go. And still room for voices, absolutely, because at this point we are doubling up on a lot of voices, tripling even. So don't feel like, oh no, there's too many people. No, absolutely not. There are not too many people. There's enough for another voice. Always enough for another voice. So okay. All right. Let me go ahead and do this really quick. I just want to make sure that I have the right game on this particular source. Okay, cool. All right. Let me... Oh, no, not my little guy. Not my little guy. I have my I still have my cat. My cat dog B. Okay. I think we're good. Always room for voices. Yes, always room for voices. Okay, let me move you guys a little bit here. Okay. Let's transition over. And move that down. All right, and let me shut this off. And I'll jump into chat with everybody. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Who's this? Oh no.
Where am I?
New Discord, who this?
Whose Discord is this? Yeah.
Whose Discord is this? Oh my god.
Where am I? Who am
You're
I?
not PewDiePie, what the fuck?
Do you guys want to introduce yourselves? The last time I didn't have that, but if you want to, you can. I'm gonna make you guys real big at the bottom of the screen real quick so you can introduce yourselves if you'd like. Absalon's first if you want to go.
My name's Absalon. Yeah, that's it.
Excellent.
Thank
you guys.
I was
Yeah.
never good at introducing myself. What do I say even?
You can introduce what type of streamer you are, because everybody here is a streamer. What type of streamer do you are, and what kind of games you play? How's that?
I guess I'm a variety streamer. I play pretty much any game. I like doing challenge run because if the game isn't difficult, I don't like it too much. I usually get bored. So I usually do some really stupid restriction on myself when I play video games, and that's why I enjoy video games.
Love that.
That's poggers.
Okay, awesome. Oh, and what are your pronouns? I'm so sorry.
Helicopter. I mean, he, him.
Okay. Okay, so Jake is next.
I'm Jake. I do a bunch of different variety, mostly horror, and that's completely by accident. But tonight I'm here to take your rights.
Hell yeah, take my rights, brother.
Let's go.
I don't like. I don't like what you just said. To me.
Yeah, that was kind of alright. Anyway, next is Pango.
Hi, I'm Quizzical Pango. I've been compared to Tina Belcher, and I pretty much just play Stardew nowadays.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And your pronouns? You can say any if you don't really care.
We'll go
It's
with
part of the
him.
bit. It's part of the bit.
It's a Tina bit, but yeah, no, he, him. We'll go with him.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm him, you know.
That's
Because I'll never
Literally
be
him.
her.
Because I'm him, you know what I'm saying? I got a dog in me.
I got the dog in me. Let's fucking go. Me too, dude.
speaking of Petra. Petra Trishern.
Oh, hi. My name is Petra. I stream, I think.
You're a variety
think-
streamer, right?
I think I am. Maybe.
You're a variety streamer, right? What type of
Maybe.
variety games do you play?
Sometimes I like playing fighting games. Sometimes I like right now I'm playing Signalis because it's a lot of fun.
Okay.
But usually I just do D&D a lot.
Sounds
It's,
good. Sounds good.
It's a bit of a problem.
What, D&D is a problem? No.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe just a teeny tiny bit.
Petra's a great DM. Petra is a great DM. She's been doing this for how long have you been doing D&D? I think for at least
I think definitely at least a year. I think it's getting to almost 2 years now.
Wow.
I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next is Shammy. If you want to go ahead.
Hi everybody. My name is Shammy. You know how comedians, like late night talk show comedians, have the wisecracking co-host in the chair next to them? That's me for June. I
She
am
is. Yeah.
yeah. I'm a cozy bunny girl streamer. Um, you can say I'm variety, I guess. Right now, I'm playing The Sims 4. I'm helping to fuel Pango's Stardew addiction. And we have a book club once a month.
You sure do.
My pronouns are she, her, or bun bun.
Bun.
Bun bun.
And as usual,
When you say
just
that, I just think of food.
oh,
You know, whatever you want to think
that
about.
sounds so good. So just to keep the bottom here of the stream kind of empty, so you can see the text. I'm gonna be moving our guests to the top, sort of right above chat, so you guys can see them talking, but just so you can read. I'll keep that open, okay? Well, thank you guys for joining and returning to come and do the voices again. Hopefully you had a really fun time last time.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, it's great practice, I think. Okay, let me double check here. Okay, good. I'm just bringing up the Google Sheets of all the voices as well.
I also have it. Oh, we're good.
Good.
Google Sheet for that?
Yeah, of course. How
You should
else
see
would we?
our MSQ one. You should see our Final Fantasy one. It's fucking massive.
Yeah, we've been doing it since Heaven's Word. So there are three. I think there are 3 tabs of just voices between Shammy and I. So it is every person we take. So because some of these characters they return, so we're gonna have to figure out who voiced that again. I don't remember. Yeah, so this is pretty tame, and as well, this is just case 1. We already have case 2, case 3, case 4, and case 5 tabs prepared for those cases. Before we begin, yeah, go ahead.
No, I just say damn.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know how many cases are going to be, but I'm prepared for multiple. I already have I can duplicate them if I need to be.
Usually at least 4, I think.
Yeah, I feel like there's at least 4.
Yeah.
But before we begin, just a reminder for those who are going to be voice acting, my fellow voice actors, grab some water if you don't have it already next to you because you're going to be speaking quite a bit. If you need a moment, then no worries. I can talk chat into oblivion, so.
I got 3 bottles of water right here.
I want some
Okay.
tea. I made tea, so I'm good.
You were fucking ready. Okay. So,
Water.
there we go. So chat should be able to hear that. Yes, you should. Evening, good evening, Wump. How are you? So to do a kind of a recap as to what we're doing here today for the case, we are being in our character. His name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Okay, he is being accused of murder of a man, a professor from his university or institute, and you're finding out that the witnesses there are kind of lying about the people that have been there, that were there at the scene of the crime, including a waiter and 2 other patrons. And we're trying to figure out how do we make them, like, how do we catch them in this? So
Get them to stop lying.
yeah, how do we get people to just stop lying?
Call for mistrial. I mean, they lie, so technically it counts as a mistrial.
Yeah, it would be. It would be considered a mistrial. Okay, so so we're trying to, at this point, I think, catch them in something. Okay, excellent work.
Don't forget to
Ryunosuke.
share to us as well. Don't forget to share the Discord.
Oh, so sorry. Totally forgot. You're totally right.
Totally forgot.
There you are.
Okay.
I forgot.
Oh, I missed this music.
Excellent work, Ryunosuke. We've gleaned some new information now.
Well, yes, but I don't feel like it changes much. I can't see that it brings any discrepancies to light.
I wouldn't be so sure. Let me see that medical report card you got before.
Oh, you mean this?
Yes, this is a brand new piece of evidence. So perhaps we should examine it in a little more detail.
How exactly?
You'll notice that some pieces of the evidence bear a magnifying glass. These are the ones you may examine. Press space and you can take a closer look at the piece in question. Use blah 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 blah.
Use up, left, down, right.
Arrow keys.
Okay.
To rotate the evidence in all directions and examine it from all angles. By using WASD,
Okay, so we can kind of focus on particular areas.
yeah. You can move the crosshairs around to hunt for clues that may have been missed before.
And let me grab chat on the side here, so I don't miss what chat has to say. There you go. Okay. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Hope you're all doing well. Sorry about the scoundrel that invaded your parents' place. I know. I don't know. Dude, tomorrow I'm gonna just try to do my best and hope that nobody gets hurt or anything like that. That's the best I can do. Best I can do.
If the crosshairs start to pulsate, press space to investigate further.
Okay.
Interesting, okay. So, partner, I think you should take a closer look at this medical report card.
Sure.
See if there isn't something new to be learned by examining it in more detail.
Thank you for the 50 stream streak, Ducky. Hi, nerd. Hello, nerd.
I am nerdles.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. I need to use up, down, left, right, WASD, and space to insert the areas of evidence that look suspicious. Okay. So, let's move around.
Required for every visit. Okay.
It says Hota Clinic on this medical report report card. I hate clinics almost as much as I hate hospitals and surgeries.
Aren't they all the same?
When I was 5, I caught the only cold I ever had in my life.
What?
And I remember, even though I felt awful already, I had this hideous injection in my right arm. Ugh, I'll never forget it. Never, in my whole life.
I feel like he needs to be submitted for science, because that's wild.
I know, that's crazy.
Most people would get their right arm now have only had one cold in their whole life.
Okay, you're getting a little crazy.
Anyway, I don't think this is a clinic where they treat people for illnesses like that. Let's keep looking for clues. We don't want to miss anything.
Okay. Right here. It looks like this medical report card was first issued quite some time ago. It's probably a record of... Oh, sorry, that's you. My bad.
Okay. It's hard to tell with the bubble. It's probably a record of long-term treatment. That's why. With a family doctor, I imagine.
Well, I can't imagine going to a doctor. I mean, as long as I'm alive, I'm never consulting one.
Well, if you were dead, there'd be no point. So you don't like doctors then?
Why would you? They make you drink horrible tasting medicine, they give you painful injections, and then they demand lots of money from you for the privilege. All when you're at your lowest ebb.
Okay, that one is true.
I
You
know.
sound like a model patient. With a bad case of stubbornness, no less, for which the only cure is very bitter medicine indeed.
Nice, I got an achievement. Healthy curiosity for examining the medical report card. Okay. We're looking, there's a seal here, but there's this almost like a fold here?
Wanna open?
Okay, so we're opening this up. What does this say?
Let's have a look. This is some kind of medical history. Ah, and there's an entry for the day the professor was killed.
3 people with 50s. I know! You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing.
Extraction of molar with topical anesthesia.
Extraction of molar? You mean he had a tooth taken out?
It would seem so. Just before the incident, he'd had a bad tooth removed. Perhaps he used laughing gas. That's the most modern practice in the West for pain relief.
Yes, I've heard of this anesthesia. Though it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you from feeling pain.
There's a cautionary note from the medical practitioner as well.
Please, if that ever happens... Wait, the battle's on to see who breaks first. Please, if that ever happens, it means we all lost because June streamed at 1 in the morning. Okay, if there's anybody who's going to catch me at 1 in the morning, would high chance be Ducky. Because Ducky is up late sometimes, so...
Or me.
Or you, but you're usually in bed by 12, I feel like.
Yeah, I am. That's me. I'm
I
sleeping
stay up
though.
late sometimes.
Wow, called out? I'm calling you out because it's true. You would win. You would win. Shadow, possibly, though. Possibly, because, my 1 a.m. is still his 11. Because I'm usually up until 2 on work nights. Yeah, I know! I am aware.
Strictly no food or drink besides water for 3 hours post-procedure, until anesthetic effects have passed.
Well, that's weird. Why would he be at a restaurant then? Really?
Sounds like information worth bearing in mind.
Medical report card information is updated in the court record. A record of dental work. On the day of the murder, the victim had undergone dental treatment and been prohibited from eating or drinking anything but water. June peeping my Final Fantasy on stream. I know, I saw you playing last night. I literally saw you playing last night while Nezu and we were playing Monster Hunter. I saw you go from idle to active on Final Fantasy 14. Just saying. And it was like 3-4 in the morning. Just I said, oh, Ducky must have like left her at Final Fantasy on. Goes active again. Never mind, she's awake. With this new information, the meaning of that particular statement totally changes.
So, I think it's time to listen to the testimony again, don't you?
Definitely. Yeah, for sure. Now we can find... What did he say? He was like, even what I saw wasn't...
Even if what I saw was in the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing. I think this is
This is Epsilon, I believe.
One thing
Okay.
is gonna inform me, he was that young leg in black. That much I myself did see.
Through the wall, a visual search of the premise at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present.
Indeed, alone he was the Englishman, dining all by himself.
Ooh, I think it's this one. Let's see. Can we present the medical report card here?
Yes!
Yes, we can. Well, I think,
Yeah.
This one should be Epsilon again.
Oh, right. Oh, this is me. About what are you withering, you lad? Call yourself a lawyer?
I wish I could. But first and foremost here, I'm the accused.
Ryunosuke. Everyone stumbles on their words occasionally. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't worry about it.
Thanks, Kazuma. I finally did get my taxes done at least thanks to those queues. Oh my god. You needed to be forced into it because DPS queues were too long at fucking 3 in the morning.
I love the multitasking.
Also, Nezu got his taxes done today too. You guys are crazy.
I could see it quite clearly in that cross-examination you just carried out. When you raised your hand straight up like that, so purposefully, you knew exactly what it was you wanted to say. Don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. Just say what you're thinking.
Alright. And thanks for the advice. Look,
Deep
we're not
breaths.
late? Yeah. I guess so. Korakuta-san. This is a medical report card belonging to the victim.
I see, and I don't see. What of it, boy?
Comparing what is written on this report card with your witness statement, something clearly doesn't add up. I know, it's fucking sweaty palms.
Dear me, have you forgotten my words so soon, you amateur?
Here he comes. He's coming to take our fucking rights.
My rights!
It's time!
Sorry, what?
Alright for you.
You're not to interrupt court proceedings with your amateurish drivel.
But
Shut up, I mean, let's see if I can explain the words you might understand. Skill issue. It was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon when the victim was murdered at the restaurant. Whatever he may or may not have done before that time is completely irrelevant.
but that's
Remember, Ryunosuke, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. Just make your point.
Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. There's surely no need to prolong this trial further.
this one was Epsilon, I believe. Judge was Epsilon.
Yes, with mahogany desk.
The witness testimonies the court has heard. The witness testimonies the court has heard have been clear and concise. The full report card has no bearing on the matter at all, for the simple reason that there is no one else besides this pale-faced people who could possibly have perpetrated the.
Crime, I believe. It just went on. I didn't even press anything. This medical
Game is
report
done
has.
with
I know. the game is done without you, honestly.
The game actually make it so look like he intentionally cut him off.
Yeah, I think so too. He was just like, just cut him off, which is great. Good job, Ryunosuke. Put down those boundaries, my brother. This medical report card has nothing to do with the case. Do you really believe that?
Respect your elders, I was talking. What? The Empress have petrified me, boy? Of course I believe it. How could it possibly be relevant?
I mean, he's like 90 years old, so anything could have him petrified and like on the way to death, to be fair.
Respect your elders. Your rights are next.
Perhaps because Hota Clinic, which issued the report card, is a dental clinic.
A dental clinic? Is that supposed to mean something to me?
Perhaps if I told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted.
What's this now?
And furthermore, if I told you that as a result, the victim had been forbidden from eating.
Oh, ayo. Ayo, he kind of spitting though.
Spitting water.
Just what are you trying to say, cadet?
Oh, he kind of spitting.
He orders not to eat. So what?
He's spitting or the kid is.
It's all written up in here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure while anesthesia wears off.
No, that can't.
Korikuta-san,
What, boy? What?
as you just heard, when he was killed sometime shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all.
No.
Additionally,
There's more.
you've assured the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dining alone. But that cannot possibly be the case. Because the victim, as we now know, just had one of his teeth extracted, and he was still experiencing the effects of the anesthetic. Ah. What the? Is that a walrus? A walrus in the courtroom? Hello? Judge? How do you feel about this?
Do that cat.
A cat? The cat?
Yeah, I was trying to do a cat that goes
Arr, 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 arr.
just really pathetically.
I was thinking about
Nicely
like
done, partner.
I was thinking about like in fighting games, you know, like Street Fighter 2, when you knock someone out, they have the echo. Oh,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Objection! What is this nonsense? You little upstart. These are baseless accusations. Just look at this photographic evidence.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Ouchie.
You can clearly see the plate of food at the victim's table.
Objection!
Use your head. That's the very discrepancy we're talking about. Or can't you follow the logic?
How dare you?
Damn, he said, "Are you fucking stupid or what?"
You going senile a little bit?
Follow along, please. We don't have time for you.
Oh, this line goes hard as hell. I think it's fair to say that the tables in this restaurant case have turned. Wouldn't
Oh
you?
my god.
Wouldn't you agree, Ryunosuke?
Holy shit, he's
Hmm?
talking that shit.
Yes, most definitely.
Oh my god, I just woke up. It's like I've been asleep for a week. So having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. I was asleep for a week, which left one very crucial conundrum. Who, in fact, was eating the picture beef steak?
Can we get a DNA sample on the steak, please?
In like,
That was
yeah, we're
In feudal Japan.
in fucking 1780. Can we get some DNA sampling here? Thank you.
A swab, please.
Yeah, can we get some fingerprints? Yeah,
This
can we
is
look
indeed
through
a
the data?
mistake. The court will hear the opinion of the defendants on this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel.
Counsel. Oh, that means me, doesn't it?
All right. The answer to this question is going to be pivotal. This is the start of you turning this trial around. Show them what you're made of.
Got it. So, the person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been me. It was me all along. It's a third party. Yes.
Your Honor, I was the one who did it.
Shadow's like, it was me. I was eating the beefsteak. Of course it was me. Obviously, it only... I don't fucking drop my phone. Obviously, it can only have been someone else who was sitting at the professor's table.
You will not let this go, will you? There was no such person. Yes.
There was. Because I saw her.
Okay.
When the incident occurred, very well, we know that the victim couldn't have been eating anything. Yet, we have evidence of a half-eaten steak on his table. Therefore, the only logical conclusion is that there was somebody else there eating it.
I love this character so much.
You do a great job at it. We have strong evidence to support our assertion. It's clear these witness testimonies are unreliable. If the court decides to push through a ruling at this stage, we will lodge a formal complaint with the Ministry of Justice and pursue a fair retrial relentlessly.
Kazuma.
Are you insane? You would take on the government?
Don't worry, Counsel. I have no issue with you.
What do you mean?
He's calling you a speck of dust. Oh my god. He literally said you are literally you were an ant beneath my foot. Oh my god.
Beneath my katana.
Bro, bro said he was a fucking living fossil, bro.
You know, he was like, you can go now. Like what the fuck?
Why are you still here?
It literally doesn't matter if you're here or not. That's how inconsequential
You
are.
are excused. Thank you.
I have issue with them. Those two witnesses in the stand.
What?
What are you talking about?
We have demonstrated with evidence that the victim was not alone. So, if it now turns out that the two of you deliberately lied when giving your testimonies, obviously you will be charged with perjury.
Perjury?
And since this is a murder trial, you will also be deemed complicit in the killing.
Oh damn.
Listen, murder?
Why not?
That's sick. Hold on.
No!
DJ, put that back.
No.
Yo, drop the beat.
Negative. There was no mention of this at a tactical meeting. I was just following orders.
That's right, as the man said. Just say you never saw the Jenga woman. That's what they told us. Oh shit.
Oh no, we're so fucked.
What the hell, guys?
Guys, you're gonna want to see this.
Ah shit.
What?
Oh, I made a little fucky wucky.
What did you just say? Kurakura-san?
Oh, no.
My
Don't
bong!
worry about it.
My antique bong!
You were
ball.
just following orders?
Don't worry about it, dude.
No, lad, I was
Say you never saw the gentlewoman? When you say gentlewoman, do you mean you saw the victim with a lady from overseas?
What?
A white lady?
Oh, one would even say a white woman?
White
Christ, guys, I gave you one job. I mean, what's the meaning of this?
white woman.
These witnesses gave false statements. Is this true, you pair?
Was she hot though?
Probably.
She was kind of bad though.
I'm thinking of shooting my shot.
She was kind of bad though.
Yeah, she kind of shot. She just up and murdered somebody in a restaurant. I mean, that's kind
I mean,
That's a
that's
shot,
kinda-
yeah.
of...
That's kind of my type.
Yeah. All rise for those who want to get shot by this woman. I am standing up right now.
I
Now, if I get there first, just one simple slip of the tongue. And it's
The white lady?
You get rhyming. Did I vocalize that?
Order! Council, explain what's going on here.
It's painfully clear now. You tried to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth.
Absolutely not. The prosecution knows nothing of this.
Then who's behind this? Who tried to keep your mouth shut?
I don't know. That's classified.
Spider-Man.
So you're prepared to be tried as a conspirator to this murder, are you?
Nuh-uh. Your Honor, he wasn't even there. You wouldn't. This can't be happening.
Ryunosuke. Judging from the way they're reacting to this, I'd say they were sworn to silence by someone with considerable influence. However, I don't believe Ouchi had any idea about it.
What are you saying? I mean, to wield that kind of influence, there are only a handful of possibilities. It could have only been the government, the military, or the police, I suppose.
Well, any ideas about who might be behind this? If we can affirm who tried to silence these witnesses, then we can continue our pursuit.
So we need to name whoever it was that tried to make the witnesses keep their mouths shut.
Of course, we'll need evidence before we make any firm accusations. Evidence that proves whoever it was really did wield his or her power here.
But how? How could we possibly...
Remember how we made progress before?
Or...
We examined this piece of evidence in more detail and found a new clue as a result.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, that's not the only piece of evidence we have, is it? We need to re-examine everything and make sure there's nothing we've missed. There's no time to lose.
Uh-oh.
I want answer. Seriously, what's going on there? I haven't been conscious. If evidence proven that these witnesses have been manipulated, I assure you the penalty will be severe.
Wait, Your Excellency. I had no idea about any of this. I swear to heaven, shit, no God. I knew nothing.
And what did the defense have to say about all this? Hmm?
I totally set them up.
Well, Your Excellency? No time to think. I'm just gonna have to close my eyes and shout out the first name that comes into my head. We are? We're gonna do that?
Oh no.
It's not really super wise, but...
Besides the prosecution, the only person who had necessary influence to manipulate the witness. Wait, who is this?
Kazuma.
I mean, I'd imagine it's just...
I mean, there is one person.
Yeah. Yes, it's Ouchie. It's actually Ouchie. 100%, 100%.
No! Stop me!
I don't think the victim was like, hey, by the way, kill me. I'm gonna say it is the professor. Let's do that.
Yeah.
There. What do you make of that?
I think, Council, that you may want to close your ear as well as your eye. Otherwise, the sign of disappointment in the courtroom may very well deafen you.
Ah. Oh,
Wrong option.
wrong one? I
Wrong
I
option.
really can't think of anything else.
I know what it is, but I'm not gonna tell you. I
Okay.
won't tell.
Oh, 4 lives left, 4 choice left.
I thought it was just over.
Oh. I don't know what that prosecutor exactly, but he makes me want to wince in pain sometimes. Okay. I don't have a great deal of influence myself, but believe— oh, sorry, that's Kazuma.
Okay. I don't have a great deal of influence myself, but believe me, I can find other ways to make you keep your mouth shut as well.
What? This can't be real. This can't be real. This—
Kazuma!
Hello?
We're in a courtroom, sir. You can't.
Hello?
Looking for a sign.
What the
No, I
fuck?
think
Oh my god.
I don't think they're a throuple.
Alright.
Not yet.
Don't get angry. I'll think again.
Jesus.
Okay,
There
that's
must
true.
be a clue somewhere, and all that evidence in the court record.
I didn't look at the court record, so we could look. Examine. Okay. There's nothing really there. Photographic, we can look here. Oh. Okay, so well, he couldn't have been in this seat because he wasn't eating. He couldn't have been eating. Okay. It must have been moved somehow. Okay. What's this?
This plan of the restaurant raises a number of questions, I think.
Definitely.
It's supposed to show the relative position of everything in the moments following the incident. But there's nothing to show the woman you say you saw there.
Exactly. And that's not all. Look here in the upper left where it says kitchen.
Oh yes, what of it?
No one would use those complicated characters to write kitchen. Especially not if they were in a hurry.
You mean you don't remember those characters yourself, don't you? Study harder, Ryunosuke.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Those— somebody would not use those. Wait, hold on.
He said, "Nah,
Oh,
you
it's the same thing, sorry.
steal my food."
Yeah.
Kitchen. Complicated characters to write kitchen, especially if they're not in a hurry. So this was already planned. So I'm guessing it would have to be the waiter. I guess. Let me look at here.
Maybe?
Maybe.
What makes him so influential, though?
Yeah, I'm not really seeing him as being influential. The only person that I— oh, sorry, hold on. Let me go, because there's one for people, right? Yeah. People. Yeah, I don't really find him to be influential, though. But the only other person is the— because I'm thinking of like things being like political immediately, but there's no politicians here. Unless he's secretly a politician.
Maybe he's Batman.
Or military based. Well, I'll try the waiter first, and then I'll try Yesa.
Sure.
Yes, I know, sir.
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, what were you trying to say, Petra?
Out of the names, that sure is one of them.
I know, the names are crazy. I was like, what the fuck? I did not— well, I mean, I did know. I played the other Ace Attorneys, but like, this one's great. This one's great. There might be some pieces of evidence I haven't thoroughly examined yet.
And what did the defense have to say about this?
Well, Your Excellency. Yep. Let's try the waiter, since Hmm. What's history? Hold on. Oh, okay. That's just the log.
Yeah.
All right, let's try it.
Oh.
Well, surely that would be Satoru Hosonaga-san, right? How's the mystery solving going? It's going well. We literally were just told some very interesting things from Kazuma once again. Oh, sorry. It should be on autoplay.
What reason would the waiter have to make these witnesses give false testimony? Not to mention the fact that even a head waiter could not possibly have that level of influence.
Exactly, Ochi. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
For once, I would agree with you.
You should do it more often. That's pretty smart.
If, that is, the man truly were a waiter.
What? If he truly were?
Come on, Ryunosuke. Time to hit this court with the truth.
Hi, Crow. How are you? It's going well. It's going well. Our first, honestly, our first guess on the person ended up being being incorrect. However, without being incorrect, we never would have gotten hit by that fucking like smack in the face by
Well, I'll make you shut up or whatever.
Yeah, I'll find other ways to shut you up. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. In the court of law? Real? Jeez.
Court of law?
In the court of law, bro. Nah, the court of law is their bedroom, bro.
Honestly,
Can I also
yeah.
have a shout? Oh, can I have a shout out to Crow as well?
Absolutely.
I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. Thank you. Persona 3 Reloaded. Yeah, I last saw you playing that. It seems pretty fun. Let me know how you like it. P3
$90 Canadian, maybe.
I know, it's expensive. It's expensive.
The truth about Satoru Hosonaga-san's real identity, as proven by this evidence. Try that, I'd say.
I'd say too. I'm just making sure. Yeah, because there's nothing else that's relevant. You know? I'm gonna say I'm biased, I'm in love with it. Who's your favorite character? And you're welcome for that shout out, of course.
Yes.
Oh my God, fuck you. Exactly.
But this proves not the true nature of the waiter, but the true nature of the accused.
Sorry.
Sorry?
Who it's presenting relevant evidence to incriminate an innocent man. That is the true nature of this rookie.
How? There's nothing here that fucking... Go over the evidence we have one more time. There's something in there that proves that this waiter really is true of it? Like, what? What do you want from me? Okay, maybe it's a thing where I have to... No, because this is just... Akihiko, he was my crush back when I was a kid in the PS2. Yeah, we looked this over too, and there really wasn't anything.
Theory, I don't know if you want help.
Am I able to help on this?
Waiter business.
Are you dying? Are you dying if I don't get this correctly? I'm just asking. Oh wait, what's this? Because I mean, like, you can... Well, what... Oh. You can go ahead, Pango. I want to know.
Are you able to flip it?
I can't.
Okay.
That's the thing, yeah.
It's on the back of a business card. It should give his name.
Yeah, but that's the thing. There's no... You see the options.
Yeah.
It only says
And
back.
we presented that already, and they said no.
Yeah.
Business cards are the answer.
Interest.
Oh, they.
No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same dialogue as before. It says kitchen, blah, blah, blah. It's the same dialogue from before. I can try another area. I don't think there is.
Like ASWD in...
Oh, you know what? You're right. You're so right.
Chief
Ah.
inspector. Oh.
Well, that's unexpected.
True, that is unexpected. I totally forgot about the arrow keys.
Literally the first thing that you...
What is...
Look, do you see it says the witness's name here? Satoru Hosonaga.
Well, yes. Business cards do tend to show the person's name. That's sort of the point.
It's not the name that's unexpected, it's his job title.
His job? Oh! Chief Inspector, Satoru Hosonaga Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau.
Ah.
Inspector? What on earth?
I have no idea. But let's face it, the police have a lot of power and influence. If they're wielding it somehow here.
The waiter's business card information. Oh my gosh. Okay, remember everyone, we have to use the arrow keys to spin shit. Okay, is there anything else while I'm here?
Try the dental records, but now that you've been able to flip this, that really helps.
Yeah, can I flip this? I can't flip the table? Okay, that sucks.
Flip the table.
And you flip the steak to see if it's like medium rare or something?
Flip it, see if it's possible. Okay. Now we have it. We have it. Yes. We're aware. We did this. Here is the evidence. Here we go. He's a chief inspector, or yeah, chief inspector, police inspector.
The plan of the restaurant sketched by the man in question. I agree, it shows a great deal of attention to detail, but I'm not sure we can conclude anything.
Sorry, Your Excellency. That's the back of the card. It's the back of the card that's of interest.
I beg your pardon? Say it again?
Or perhaps I should have said the front? Yes, it's the front of the back of the card. And that's where the telling detail is.
Bruh.
Just tell him to turn it over.
Would someone please explain what this overexcited student's trying to say? God damn.
Hosonaga-san sketched the plan of the restaurant on the reverse side of his business card. The front of that business card reveals the man in question's profession, his true profession.
The waiter profession? But that's surely... Good gracious. Claus and Craig Final Fantasy 14 online.
Happy birthday, Claude! Happy birthday, Claude! Oh my god, enjoy your time in Final Fantasy!
Happy birthday, real. It's actually his birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, for real.
Happy birthday.
That's right, Your Excellency. The card reads, Chief Inspector, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau.
What? The waiter is a police detective? I haven't heard any mention of this before. I haven't heard any mention of this before.
The Imperial Police Bureau has immense power. Absolute power as far as regular civilians are concerned. So, witness is there in the stand. Was it in fact the waiter who gave you your orders? Was it he who told you not to mention that you'd seen this foreign gentlewoman at the scene?
Well... Hello there?
Inspector Hosonaga?
Who's Inspector Hosonaga again?
Bingo.
I was worried something like this may happen.
Oh my god, the final boss is here.
Literally.
The moment you asked me to submit my sketch as evidence, I realized it was a possibility.
The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence.
Oh, well...
Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once.
Of course. Here you are.
Yes, I remember now. He did act strangely when the judge asked him to hand over his business card.
I strive to carry out all investigations flawlessly. It's my guiding principle. But I let myself be distracted when I made that sketch. It was an unusually careless mistake.
So, you mean to say you really are a detective?
But why would a detective be working as a restaurant waiter?
Called a side hustle?
Ah, of course, your salary. Oh,
I was working undercover.
undercover.
Under my cover.
Yes, there have been a series of incidents at the restaurant recently. In order to investigate, I decided to get a job there as a waiter, working undercover.
Incidents at the restaurant. What kind of incidents?
That would be classified police information, which I am not at liberty to divulge. However, I can state categorically that they are unrelated to the case of homicide.
Wait, what? Very well then, Inspector Hosonaga, but you will elaborate on one point for the court.
Of course, Your Excellency.
We have just heard new information from the two witnesses.
Hey, Petro. Heard you're playing your only the hustle.
What happened?
I see that you're playing your only move. It's the hustle.
That
Oh.
at the time of the shooting,
I'm
there was
showing.
another person at the victim table.
Oh, hello then.
If that's indeed true, clearly you also have been aware of this person present having served at the table in question.
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer.
However, your testimony did not allude to this other diner. Therefore, I am led to assume that you are that in your professional capacity as a police officer, you require these witnesses to be in agreement. Would that be correct? Why the fuck you cough?
Correct, Your Excellency.
Wait. Maybe the reason why he was coughing out blood is because he got shot? I don't know. Like, why the fuck are you suddenly fucking dying? It's kind of weird for a detective to be dying.
Something to
it's
do
a
with the
little
dental records or something? I don't know.
He got his tooth pulled out wrong.
He got his teeth pulled out wrong too. Like, how? Like, everybody's going to whatever clinic, the dental clinic, all the same day. That's crazy.
No, they just did a little fuck you wucky.
He's carrying on that pain like a champ. Yeah, yeah. Unbelievable.
As I suspected. Someone get
Mine.
shot again?
As soon as I heard the gunshot, I ran out of the kitchen to see what had happened. The victim sat slumped in his chair, and beside him, gun in hand, stood the accused student. Sitting opposite the victim at the same table was a young lady whom I assumed to be an Englishwoman.
So the truth comes out.
He's gay.
I immediately sealed off the restaurant and reported the incident to the Bureau. It was then that I received some special orders.
Special orders? You mean to say?
Remove the Englishwoman from the scene at once. It was made clear that the Englishwoman's presence at the restaurant was to be concealed. Those were my orders.
But what if this Englishwoman was the killer?
I think it would be in everyone's best interests not to pursue that idea. The Empire views the friendly terms of its relationship with Britain more highly than anything at this moment. An Englishman has been murdered on our soil. To name an Englishwoman as the primary suspect? Well, without irrefutable evidence, that would be completely out of the question.
Well, that's the reason for the disappearance of the Phantom Woman in this case.
But that's not right.
Good talk.
Mahogany.
Damn, he really loved that mahogany.
One possibility does spring to mind.
What do you mean, Kazuma?
Yume University is currently hosting a number of exchange students from Great Britain. And I'm fairly certain that one of them, studying in the medical faculty's research laboratory, is a young Englishwoman.
What?
You're a shrewd man. I can see why you're the chosen candidate for the overseas study tour.
You mean...
When I removed the woman from the scene of the crime, I thought it prudent to check her identity first.
Then the court demanded you name the lady in question at once, Inspector.
The Englishwoman sitting at the university professor's table was a certain Miss Giselle Brett. I don't have no idea, but she is indeed a foreign student studying in the research laboratory of Yume University's medical faculty.
What? What is happening here?
Damn, I'm tall. I admit that under orders from the police bureau, I erased all evidence of this lady's presence at the scene. And ordered those witnesses to make no mention of her in their testimonies. Or these. It must now be up to your excellency to decide how to deal with this situation.
I say lock them all up.
All of it. Go to jail. Go to jail.
Every single one of you.
Immediately. Immediately.
On White Women Wednesday?
Thus far, the case presented to the court has been underpinned by a particular critical premise. Premise? How do you say it?
Premise is right.
Premise is right, yeah.
Yeah.
Namely, that the victim was dining alone. However, as we have now discovered that the premise is false, it would be a desecration of our justice system to ignore the truth and give a ruling at this point.
Objection!
But Your Excellency! That would mean missing the new deadline of ruling in order to send the telegraphic report to Great Britain. Our government will surely be very displeased by such actions.
Welcome, I got a mahogany desk. Calm
So
yourself,
do they!
But mine is special. I will not allow the government of our country or any other to influence the proceeding of my courtroom. Inspector Hosonaga.
Yes, sir.
You will locate this Giselle Brett and escort her to the courtroom with the utmost urgency.
No.
At once, Your Excellency.
But be going against the... Yeah, that's me. Step off. Let me be going against the special orders you were given from the police bureau.
He only takes our rights away. He's only able to take our rights away.
As I said before, it is my guiding principle to carry out all investigations flawlessly.
So it won't be a problem. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be a fucking problem.
He's
dying.
Nothing will get in my way.
Cold hand of death might.
You got a little something on.
Court will adjourn briefly. The prosecution must call the English student, Giselle Brett, to the witness stand. Do I make myself clear?
Too late, Ouchie.
Your Excellency.
Good. Then we'll have a 30-minute recess before convening. Alright, see you guys in 30 minutes.
Okay, bye-bye.
I'm trying to wonder what the British student's pun with her name is. I'm trying to figure that out, but I can't really tell.
We'll figure it out. Maybe it has to do with her personality or what she looks like. We'll see.
Maybe she's a gazelle and not actually an English woman.
Fascinating.
Maybe she is not a person at all.
Yeah, she's just
It's the judge in a wig.
Strange name because
That
it
would
could be
be-
pronounced like.
It is. How did you figure it out?
Oh, I
Yeah,
should have. I
I'm
should have done
wondering.
another one. It's okay. We're all good. We're all good.
pronouncing it right,
That is some loud ass typewriter.
Excellent work, Ryunosuke. That was superb.
Ugh, my heart was in my mouth the entire time.
Don't say it.
Say it.
Say it. Don't
Don't
say
say
it.
it. You're kind of...
Say it.
It was
Come on,
almost
be right back,
unbelievable.
Catherine.
Okay, no problem. I mean, looking at you in there. You were drenched in sweat, your eyes popping, your knees knocking, and you were grinding your teeth. What the fuck, Kazuma? It was a grim sight, but before I knew it, you started finding inconsistencies in the testimonies.
Damn.
I think you might have a
Kazuya-
natural talent for being a lawyer.
Kazuya straight up just called out Ryunosuke for his knees shaking. Bro.
I know.
Bro, his knees
He's like,
shaking.
you're pathetic.
You're
And
a
I
little
love
pathetic.
that about you.
I know.
You're a little pee boy, aren't you?
Forget it. It's terrifying. If I get through this, I don't ever want to see the inside of a courtroom again.
Anyway, it looks like we exposed your phantom lady at last.
You just anywayed him. It's fucked.
He did a little like,
He laughed at him and said, moving on.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Miss Giselle Brett, a student from Great Britain. Is she? Oh, I think it's like something to do with like British. I don't know.
I don't know. British. I mean, Kazuma did say they knew other ways to I sure did.
You did say that, yeah.
That's what I was trying to tell everyone from the start. But Dr. Wilson wasn't alone. There was a young woman with him. Like I've been saying all along. Isn't he a... one second. He's part of the... Yeah, he's a professor in medicine. It would make sense. He's with a medical student. That's not crazy.
Yes, you have, haven't you?
I might not be overly confident in the courtroom, but my powers of observation are one thing I'm sure of.
Yes, I can see that. So, about this young gentlewoman.
I am not blind. That is literally what he said. I'm not blind.
But I do get lost in your eyes.
Yeah, really? God. Thanks to our detective friend, she was hastily escorted away from the scene, it seems. Did you see what happened with that?
No, I didn't see any of it. I was just on my way out of the restaurant myself. Then on the floor next to Dr. Wilson's table, I noticed there was a gun lying on the floor. And just after I bent down and picked it up,
That was
bang.
your first mistake.
I know, dumbass. You don't just pick up random weapons on the
Touching
ground.
the evidence.
I didn't have time to think about where the sound of the gunshot had come from. The waiter ran over to me, looking as white as a sheet.
Jun, I just noticed you haven't changed your category.
Oh my god, you are so fucking right. Oh my god, oh my
I
god.
was hoping you didn't mention it because I thought it was funny.
No, you make it sound like it's the first time happening. Oh my, great. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. What? Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. There we go. Updates. Jesus, I didn't even notice. We've been doing it for like almost an hour.
Like
an hour, yeah. He bundled me into.
It's almost an hour.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. He bundled me into some sort of small pantry next to the kitchen.
Fast thinking by the detective. He apprehended a suspect without a moment's delay.
Yes, and because I was shut in the pantry, I have no idea what happened outside in the dining area. Ooh, who was this? This is the professor.
There you are.
Mikotaba?
Well done, both of you. I think that this might.
Yeah, I think it might be Petra, but
Hi. I know that's me. Yeah.
Professor Mikotoba.
Well, since I was right, the pair of you make an outstanding team. You've exceeded my expectations, I have to say. See, I knew if I put the boyfriends together, they'd be fine.
Yes, it seems you planned this from the start.
Sarah was just checking, make sure that the sheet was correct. It is. That's Petra.
You arranged things so I wouldn't be able to act as a lawyer in this trial.
Our country is still in its infancy. Our justice system, even more so.
Sorry.
Which is why I firmly believe that we need to send our brightest young stars overseas to learn all they can. He's a good guy. He's not almost. Nah, I'm not gonna finish that word. I wanted to avoid a situation that may have resulted in your study tour to Great Britain being cancelled.
Well, it makes no difference. Lawyer or otherwise, if I'm the kind of man who can't help his best friend avert the worst crisis of his life. I shouldn't waste everyone's time by going to study overseas anyway.
What? What are you saying, Kazuma?
I want to be here with my boyfriend.
True.
Well, that's your stance.
I mean, he was gonna.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I am back. Hi, back. I'm Dad.
Hi, Dad. I'm back shot.
think so,
Go on.
Oh, my bad. I was afraid you feel that way.
Kazuma.
I was too going first and the other comment. Well then, it looks like it all comes down to you, young man.
To me.
Yes. You need to prove your innocence and uncover what really took place in that restaurant. You can do that, right? I mean, for bringing your first case and all, this should be easy. I must say, I very much want to know the truth. After all, I have a personal connection to this case.
Come to think of it, he said the same thing earlier this morning, didn't he? If you don't mind me asking, Professor, did you know the victim?
Yeah, we were dating.
Hey, yo.
Yes, I did. As you were probably aware, Dr. John H. Wilson was a visiting professor at UMA. And it was I who invited him.
Oh.
As a date. You see.
I see.
Is that not his wife with him when he walks up? I guess that doesn't mean anything, does it?
That's like his daughter, I think.
Yeah, I think she was very young.
Oh, okay, alright.
Then again, who fucking knows? It is like 17 fucking whatever. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. I didn't know that before.
Oh, that's me. Anyways, you're about to go into battle. The victim was a university professor from Great Britain, a well-known one at that. Naturally, our government is looking to identify and punish the culprit as quickly as possible.
Let's not forget who we're going up against. The gentlewoman whose involvement our police bureau went to extraordinary lengths to hide.
Yes, and I'm sure the prosecution will be using every tool at their disposal to quash your case. But I've no doubt that you pair will pull up a good fight, right to the last. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Then just like that, gonna leave them hanging. Now then. I need you to run an errand at the university at once. There's something I think we may need.
Who is this girl? New voice? Who would be... I think it would be me for rotating, right? So Epsilon was up first up there, then me, Shami, Petra, then Jake.
But do you want to voice, like, because you're already voicing the main character. You know?
Pango and Jake don't have like other voices yet.
Oh, that's
so-
true. We could do...
Yeah.
Jake, do you want to do... Do you want to do the girl here?
Sure.
The Miss Lady?
Girliest boy. Girliest boy.
You're going from ouchie to
Oh, wait,
this
wait.
girly.
Darkrow? Darkrow? Put numbers in the chat?
Oh, real?
Put me in, Coach. I'm ready.
Yeah?
You gotta put some numbers in
Hold
the
on,
chat.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Are you joining for real? If you're joining for real, I can
Nice.
join here first.
Nice.
I think they joined while we were. I think they joined earlier.
Oh, really? Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and give you your stuff.
My boy.
You should be... I'm gonna assume that you put in... Are you in Vis? Let's look.
Have a
You
good weekend.
are.
Thanks
Nice.
for stopping by.
Have a great night, Ken.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Ken. Yeah, enjoy your shift as much as you can. All right, Crow, you should be able to jump in whenever you're ready. It should be under center stage. You should be able to see it now. If you can't, let me know.
Hello.
There he is. Hello. Let me...
Hello.
Welcome in, Crow.
Yeah, welcome, girl. Let me turn you up a little. Okay, you're good.
Yeah, I got a new mic, so hold on, testing it out.
You sound good.
You sound good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good to me.
Okay, can you put Crow down for this young lady? I don't know her name yet, so we can just put her as,
Lady.
yeah, young
You can
lady.
just put that as question mark.
Yeah, and then question marks there for now, and then put Crow's
Young
name.
Lady. Whoops.
I have no idea what to give her on the voice, so I'm just kind of switch it up every time.
That's
Sure,
fine.
sure, that's fine. Go for
She
it.
can have 30 different voices. That's fine.
You're ready. You're good to go whenever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's already. Oh, we still don't know her name. Whoops.
Yeah.
All right, I'm so ready, Coach. Of course.
Sama, goddamn.
Oh. Okay,
Oh,
we're going
and
without her.
you can join my stream or my Discord streamed, so you can keep up with it instead of having to wait.
Oh.
You know, so the delay. There you
Yeah.
go.
Gotcha. There it is.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good luck, Kazuma-sama.
Ooh, bailiff was Epsilon.
Epsilon, yes.
Oh, yeah, okay. Defendant Naruhodo. Court recess is over. Please make your way back inside the courtroom at once.
That wasn't 30 minutes. It's time.
It's time.
Let's get back to it, partner.
It's time to do.
Literally. Let's go in there and deal a decisive blow before those old fossils know what's hit them. He really did call them fossils.
That's fucked up.
We'll say here's of example of a living fossil.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
No, he's not, but...
Kazuma.
What?
Thank you. Really.
What for?
Well, if you hadn't said you believed me, then I'm fairly sure I would have been found guilty by now.
Look, I have faith in you. As a lawyer and as a friend.
Hi, Scarlet.
Just already.
I know, right?
Tension, I know, it's so
Oh
thick.
my gosh.
You can cut the tension with a knife.
Or his katana.
God damn, there's
Oh,
probably a
God.
doujin somewhere. I'm gonna look it up.
Coming from you,
Katana is
that means a lot.
The katana is a euphemism.
Really.
If I'm found guilty in this trial, he's really going to give up on his dream of studying abroad. That's the kind of true friend he is. Friend? I don't know, man. We got... So this
That
isn't
goes
my...
way more than friendship.
I know, at this point, it's kind of much. So this isn't my battle anymore. Whoever we're up against, we absolutely cannot afford to lose.
Oh wow, the first thing that pops up. There it is.
Alright then. I'll save the thank yous for after the trial.
You can treat me to one of those sukiyaki meals I like from Yume Cafeteria on University Street. With an extra large portion, of course.
Dang.
You like an extra large, do you?
Extra large, huh? Oh wow.
Oh
Say
my
less.
I think I have COVID.
Oh my god.
He's not gonna be able to stand after this.
What?
I don't. He's not gonna be able to stand after any of this.
That's always a good night.
The court hereby resume the trial of Ryuno Susuke Naruhodo.
They were the worst of friends, that's it. Yeah, I know.
Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, they're cousins. They're cousins. They're the best
Japanese
cousins
Phoenix Wright,
ever.
Japanese Phoenix Wright.
Prosecutor
Wow.
OG. Have you managed to
Subpoena.
subpoena the
There you go.
suplex the witness? Yeah.
Have you managed to suplex the witness? Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
I would
Yes,
love
Your
that.
Excellency, I lived. I mean, against all odds.
Yes, I have suplexed them.
And thanks to his, stripling, the prosecution is now under rather painful scrutiny from the government. My dogs have to
Ugh.
do their jobs.
Sorry.
Let the government scrutinize. That's their job. It's nothing to worry about.
Amen.
It's highly unlikely that good relations we forged with Great Britain will emerge from this trial unscathed. Well, you still think it's nothing to worry about when the new treaty breaks down our nation founders?
Again. Terribly sorry.
If the friendship between our nations is really so fragile, then the treaty isn't worth the paper it's written on.
I was gonna say the same. I think I understand where I am in this situation. I am the person with the katana and also the person shutting you up. Congratulations.
Kazuya's kind of base.
Oh yeah, kind of. You really have nothing to worry about, Ryunosuke.
Is that really allowed in the courtroom?
What do you mean?
I'm sure that they can argue something for it.
A secret trial, anxiety over some foreign government's opinions, a bungled investigation, missing witnesses. Is this what our nation's justice system is? Is this the Supreme Court of Japan or of England? Ooh!
Oh my god, hello?
Oh, that shit.
Shut up! Shut up, you little bit. You jumped up rookie boy. You and your friend know nothing. Nothing of the situation our nation finds itself in. By aligning ourselves with this great world power, we'll become strong. Diplomacy has never been more critical. Think of all the rights you could have.
Seeing this to get like political.
Instead of political maneuvering is what will secure our futures.
Bree has woken up. He enters chat.
Their eyes.
I won't deny that I'm no expert. I'm just a student, and one who could arguably study harder too. But standing here now in our Supreme Court, there's one thing I feel very strongly. A country that fails to uphold the truth in its justice system is a country with no future at all.
Oh shit, talk that talk.
Well said, Renosuke. Despite the wide-eyed look of terror.
Jesus Christ! Come
He's
on,
doing his best. Okay?
give him one at least.
Thank you, Consul. This court is the pinnacle of our nation's justice system and exists solely for the pursuit of truth. With that in mind, this trial will now resume with the next witness taking the stand. The visiting student from Great Britain, Miss Gazelle Bread. Yes, I said Gazelle Bread. Bite me.
Yes.
I don't know how to pronounce that, so go ahead.
Your Excellency.
I love that he sounds more nasal the more panicked he gets. Oh shit! Look at this hat.
Oh,
Whoa.
literally a gazelle. It's literally like
So,
Just
you come here
so
awful? Oh god, that's actually what he's saying.
So how
Go
European
on,
do you want
go
this
on.
woman? Yeah.
Well, what did the ladies welcome such a fine gentlewoman to
White.
Japan? I'm from such a distant land.
Oh my god, the white woman.
tea. Someone bring English tea. In England, no discussion take place without tea. That's racist.
White woman drum stare.
Is that true?
No idea.
No idea.
British.
So,
England, you taste so good.
um,
can we possibly cover the statement name and occupation for the court, madam?
Of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga.
Not you, the hot one.
Satoru Gojo.
I am the hot one.
What do you mean? I'm speaking and telling you my name right now.
Yes, yes, we all know about you already.
Alright.
Is it?
Inspector Hosonaga, where are your manners? In England, it's always lady first.
we aren't in England. Bitch.
Maybe Hosonaga is a lady.
You don't know that.
Or
Is that true?
have you thought about that?
No idea.
What do you know?
I love the full-blown confidence of no idea.
More importantly, a little earlier today, you said something to me. You said your powers of observation are the one thing you're sure of.
Oh, yes, I think I did, didn't I?
Yet your description of this amazing sight was simply a woman. Don't try to act like you're stirring Kazuma, please. Sorry, Renosuke, but your powers of observation aside, your powers of description are sorely lacking.
Guilty?
So,
Mhm.
dear lady, once again, if I'm in trouble for your name and occupation, please. And your number.
Did they even use phone back then?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, it's
Oh,
Persona
virtual.
5.
Oh.
Persona
Squeaky
5?
line, squeaky
Wait,
line,
Persona
squeaky
5?
line.
Oh, shit, is that Persona 5?
Persona 5?
I'm gonna be RB real quickly. Got dinner.
Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
I'm terribly sorry, dear lady, but what?
He speaks in cursive.
I too speak in cursive.
She's just like me.
The lady says her name is. God, I hate this freaking name. Oh, Giselle Brett. She comes from London, England. She's a visiting research student, currently enrolled in UMay University's medical faculty.
Oh my, we're a treat to hear those tones of the delightful language of the British people.
Oh, he's a flip.
I'm sure they don't understand a word you said, but it was as beautiful as a hummingbird's song.
She will not sleep with you. She will not sleep with you, Ouchie. I'm telling you at the end of this.
sorry.
She is not
You
interested.
don't know that.
I do know that, actually.
You're
100%.
60 years too old for her. I'm sorry.
60 would be like, have to be 10.
7.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you'd have to be back in the fetus. No, worse. You'd have to be just a sperm.
God.
As far as I can tell.
Oh, and by the way, I think Petra said that it was either was it Petra or Epsilon who stepped
I
away?
think Epsilon.
Epsilon? Okay.
Yeah.
If
Said what?
that they'd step away
For dinner, yeah.
for dinner.
Yeah.
If Epsilon is stepping away for dinner, can the replacement voices for Judge go to Pango, please?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
The detective is
Never
translating her
mind.
quickly enough. That was fast.
Perfect timing.
We had no idea how long you were gonna take, so we're like, oh, if Epsilon doesn't come back in time, then Pango will take your voices, but we weren't sure how long you were gonna be. But you're all good. You're all good.
Back up, Pango.
Yeah, Pango. Also, you'll be taking Giselle as well if she ends up actually speaking at this point. Okay.
But
sounds good.
I got some kimchi soup, noodle.
Oh, that sounds so good. Stop talking. Stop talking. I'm so hungry. Please.
That sounds great.
I'm so
wait,
fantastic
fantastic
mood for
suggestion.
kimchi.
What about Crow taking the judge?
Crow
If,
taking Judge?
Epsilon,
If Epsilon.
Epsilon has to step away.
Oh, sure. Okay, that's fine. That sounds good.
Me?
Yes, you can take Judge if Epsilon decides to step away. Though I sounds like Epsilon is here, so we should be all good.
We're
We
good.
should be all good.
Hi.
The detective is translating her words faithfully enough.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. Do you guys speak? You'll obviously do fine in England, Kazuma. Her English doesn't rattle you at all, does it?
Nor you. You're clearly been paying attention in your English classes, Rinosuke.
Oh
Before
shit.
thank the beautiful lady for taking the stand. Now, if we may trouble you to confirm something, Miss Brett. Three days ago, at a restaurant called La Carnival, a grim murder took place.
Hi, Lily. We're doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. How are you guys doing? You guys doing all right? Everybody here?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's good. Okay. Hopefully your Sunday's been going well.
The court has been led to believe that you were dining there with the victim, Dr. Wilson, at the time. Is that correct?
Wiggle squiggle. Wiggle squiggle.
Squiggly.
She says, yes. There's a lot of squiggles for yes.
This could take some time.
So even though she's studying here in Japan, she can't speak any Japanese? Call her bluff, yeah.
Nah, I don't believe that shit.
She'd like to apologize for disappearing from the scene. She says that she was due to make a presentation at the university, so she had to leave immediately.
Likely story.
Interesting, when you're the one who engineered her escape.
I was just following special orders from the Bureau.
Well now, dear lady, would you be so kind as to cast your eyes over this photographic print? Seeing as you were so unfortunately present at the scene of the crime, could it be that your resplendent eyes caught sight of the wicked perpetrator, perhaps?
She's not gonna fuck you, bro.
You don't know that!
Apparently, it was a very frightening and sorrowful sight.
Hey. Do you mean to say?
Yes, it would appear the lady did witness the crime.
I call her bluff.
The very moment when the accused, standing right here in this courtroom, shot the victim in cold blood.
Order! Order in the court! No.
Oh man, rights are free from here on out, guys.
Did you hear that, Your Excellency?
Huh?
Here we have an absolutely conclusive witness statement.
Oh. Oh.
Mahogany.
Jesus.
He's just, bro's just thinking about mahogany. That's it. That's all he needs.
Bro was getting off of it on it.
He's not the only person in that room thinking about wood. Well, it looks like it's
To be
clear
fair,
now.
it's 30.
Clear who our real enemy is.
Unfortunately, I will have to ask you to formally testify if you please. Kindly tell the court the exact nature of this frightening and sorrowful fact that you described. The exact detail, every single thing. Your 3 side too, please. Witness testimony.
I had arranged to meet for a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day. The professor was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself only a beefsteak. After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor, and they got into a fierce argument. Then, not long afterwards, the accused took the professor's gun and shot him right before my eyes. I don't carry a gun myself, so obviously I couldn't have been the culprit.
That is the most sus fucking thing you could ever say in a courtroom.
It is. Look how big her bustle is.
Oh my
You're telling
god.
me there's not room to hide
I know,
weapons?
true. That is a huge ass bustle.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
good day.
Okay.
No. I didn't have any kind of argument with the professor at all.
Objection!
Quiet, you filthy wretch. Look at you, you black-hearted pirate. Look at this snow angel.
What the fuck is happening? Dude, what the hell is happening?
He is
Fucking
5 seconds
Surely
away
the
from
dark
saying
minded
a
con like her
slur.
can imagine whose words the court is going to believe.
Oh my god.
By the way, I'm free this Friday night.
Bro, such a sin.
You're still making the same mistakes, Ryunosuke. You mustn't blurt out when you're goaded like that. That's a lesson you need to learn.
But he's so annoying.
Of course, I was at the scene as well. I took statements from this lady and the 2 witnesses who testified before and reported back to the Bureau. It was decided that Miss Brett was not involved, so I let her go.
Sus as fuck.
It is. The testimonies of the last two witnesses were completely worthless, however.
Well, even so, on the day in question, the lady was wearing the same outfit as she is today.
You're telling me she didn't change? That's crazy. Like,
That is kind of crazy. As you can see,
That is
there
crazy.
is nowhere about her person where she could conceal a fire. What?
No way. Come on.
Look at the fucking hat.
yeah, the hat, the bustle,
Actually, that's an actual swap.
that she could probably. Oh no, she could be flat, and she could wear it in her booba. Like,
Yeah.
There's no way.
honestly, if I, okay,
That hat has its own zip code. Wait.
has its own area code.
What do you mean there's no spots to hide a gun?
Not only that, but like,
It's the greatest crime.
okay, like, I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but if you saw somebody get murdered in front of you, okay, would you still wear the outfit that you were wearing
On the same day.
on the same day?
For your court
same
date,
day?
no less.
For
Like,
in court too? That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy. Wear something else, girl. Wear something. Please don't tell me you only brought in like 3 outfits in fucking England. From England. That explains all the feathers. If it's fashionable, dude, man, dude. Anyway, I would think she could hide a gun almost anywhere in that outfit if she wanted to.
Oh, thank God the main character has some sense.
I know. Powers of observation, you know? Powers of observation.
Until the precise location where the witness is to the weapon can be shown, this is smooth.
hey, let me at it.
Me first.
There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun.
Okay, this is the only truthful statement she has said so far. There are no pockets in those outfits, okay? There are no pockets.
Okay.
Yes.
I can believe that one.
Witness's own words on the matter.
That's ridiculous. No, it's not. There are no pockets in that outfit, Ryunosuke. If only I was allowed to lift up her dress, I could prove it. In front of Kazuma? In front of Kazuma? That is heinous. You need to be...
Heinous.
Yeah, jail immediately,
Don't even
judge.
fucking think about it. Don't think about doing anything rash, Ryunosuke. I can see what you're doing.
But I didn't fire the gun I picked up. There must have been another gun there that day.
You're right about that, which means this lady was hiding a gun somewhere. Yes, that's what we have to prove now.
You know, it's funny how we have to find the killer when it's not our job.
Well, you know.
This bitch smiled. She smiled. She did a hit. He did a hit.
Defense may now
Did
cross
an
examine.
anime.
Oh, yes, Your Excellency. Alright, let's see.
Oh boy, cross-examination's on.
And make sure it isn't... Oh yeah, go for it. I don't think... You already did it, so...
We don't have to do it again.
Yeah. The professor was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself only a beefsteak. Can I see this? Because I don't think there was only a beefsteak on there. Was there? There was. Was it wine?
Yeah, one.
There was wine. So...
Bottle.
Oh, actually here. Carbonated water. Water and beef in a steak lunch? I guess that could work. Let's question it. Let's press. He was unable to eat, you say? And that was because he had just had a tooth removed at the Hota clinic, correct?
That's right.
You're supposed to actually check with the witness before answering?
Was Miss Brett aware of that fact?
It seems so, yes. She'd heard the professor was to have some dental treatment.
So that would mean that it was you who ate the steak pictured here. Is that right, Miss Brett?
That's right, yes. The print you have there shows the table exactly as it was left after the horrifying events.
exactly as it was left?
Debbie, what a harrowing experience. To have traveled to such a distant island on the far side of the world and be embroiled in such a tragic incident.
Oh my god.
I swear I will crush the evil fiend that subjected you to this terrible plight.
Wait, she doesn't even like
Ugh.
supposedly understand what he's saying though.
True, she doesn't.
By the way,
Oh,
free to spend the
supposedly.
night.
Stop! Stop!
So the victim, Dr. Wilson, had nothing to eat or drink at all.
That's right. Other than some carbonated water.
Just water?
Yes, the professor was unable to eat, but he had been given permission to drink water. So it appears that the diners toasted their lunch with a glass of water each.
Huh.
But there's only one glass. They each raised a glass of carbonated water.
What do you think, Renosuke, about the witness's last statement?
I'll say it's very meaningful because there's only one glass. That last statement of yours, Miss Brett, has a profound bearing on this case.
Well, well, how fascinating. Do tell us, what is this profound bearing?
The significance of the statement will become apparent when the time is right. The defense called for the witness's last statement to be formally added to the testimony.
Well said, counsel.
Very well. Miss Brett? Kindly repeat what you just said to be added to your official testimony.
Gladly, she said.
That was brilliant, Kazuma. I'm gonna remember that one.
Which one?
The significance will become apparent when the time is right. I could really use that phrase.
I'd hope there's some more useful tips you're picking up from this experience than that, Renosuke. Damn, what the fuck? He's commenting.
Let me see. Is this added? Carbonated water. Oh, no.
Just the text is added, I think. I heard a beefsteak and blah blah blah.
Okay. It said cheers over a glass of carbonated water. Okay. What's the next? After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor. They got into a fierce argument. Can we ask anything about this? I never got into an argument with the professor. All I did when I noticed him was go over to say hello.
Please, don't get angry with me.
Gaslighting.
No, I wasn't directing that retort at you. It was meant for the lady next to you. But anyway, as I said, I did not argue with the professor.
I'm afraid your words are in vain.
Sorry?
Miss Brett does not appear to speak Japanese.
No, of course not.
Oh no, God.
Then how does she know it was an argument?
Japanese is such a cumbersome language anyway.
Oh my god.
English is the teacher.
Oh my god, he's
Oh
so
my god. Oh no.
Go on, Jake. Go on.
Come on, Jake.
Oh no.
Come on, Jake. Let's go.
Come on, Jake.
Read the words, will you? Thick-brained.
No, I'm good.
Come on, read the words on the screen.
Damn, Jake canceled 2024.
We must all speak English. Oh my
Sorry, I just noticed you changed your PNG to OG.
god. I did that at the
Just
start.
noticed that.
Oh, God.
So funny.
Somebody please clip. Thank you, and I will send it over to Jake's.
Every one of Jake's followers.
Please immediately. Can I have that? Thank you. I will need that link immediately as soon as you. Please submit to the court. Thank you.
I am ready right now. I'm ready. Say it.
I wonder if the prosecution will feel that way forever, or only in the presence of a beautiful woman.
Well, that beautiful woman is telling blatant lies with a completely straight face. I have to find something that will unravel her testimony, no matter how seemingly insignificant it may be.
Anyway, it seems that after the argument, the accused briefly returned to his own seat.
That ties in with what you said, doesn't it?
Yes, I still had some coffee to drink.
And the next time you got up after that...
was when I finished my coffee and stood up to leave. Okay. I don't carry a gun myself, so obviously I couldn't have been the culprit. Let's press this.
Yes.
Sorry to press everything. I just like to press everything. I'm sorry.
You're supposed to, I think.
Yeah.
It's all very
It's good
well
to
saying.
press everything.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. I'm sorry if I'm like doing too much.
No,
It's all
you're good.
very well saying that, but can you prove it?
Absolutely. I verified it personally.
What do you mean by that, sir? Sir, what do you mean by that? You verified that personally.
Yeah.
What is happening behind closed doors in every single scenario here?
It's just like
My
how
sources, I
I verified
made it up.
mahogany from underneath the desk.
Oh my god.
Also
You
is that it came to me in a dream.
Oh.
you verified it?
Yes, immediately after the incident, I checked to make sure the lady was not carrying a weapon. I distinctly remember her saying, "I'm not."
Okay.
Great. Excellent. That's all that you did. You just asked her.
Surely you carried out a physical search, Inspector.
Oops.
No.
Why on earth not?
I'm this close to him.
The Honorable English gentleman clearly stated that she did not possess a weapon. There was obviously no need for any further probing into the matter.
Or there was no permission given for any further probing into the matter, perhaps.
Think what you will. If you're going to continue with this preposterous claim that the fine lady was concealing a firearm, the prosecution demands that you support your assertion with facts.
In other words, he wants evidence.
The lady wishes to point out that, of the course, she wanted to stay and assist with the investigation. But she was in a hurry to give a presentation at the university, so she was compelled to leave.
Wait, I have a question. How is she able to do a presentation to Japanese students if she doesn't speak Japanese?
Yeah.
Hold
She
on.
absolutely does. I think that's...
Hold
Great
on.
point. We're not gonna revisit that point.
We're not gonna talk about it.
She just does alright.
Naruto don't.
Stop talking shit about my wife.
Oh my god, oh no.
Ah, Tashi. Wow.
How does she know that? That gal is having
Nihongo
an argument.
desu.
She's not revealed to be a bull-faced liar by the end of this. I might actually. No. I'm not gonna say it.
She will be. Don't you worry. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Not to mention the fact that your office had told you to get the woman out of there.
Not get her out of there. I just urged her to leave. The lady would like to point out that she is in no way meant to run away from the scenario of the crime. Or the scene of the crime, sorry.
Scarlett, yes, pictures do exist in black and white. I can show you the court records for this. We only have 2 so far, so like this is an example of one. They're grainy, of course, of the age, but you know, pictures still exist. Yeah.
Which is why she is only too happy to cooperate and testify here in court today, of course.
Like a certain student who refuses to admit when the game is up. You can at least have the courtesy to pay attention when I'm goading you.
I don't know about that.
So she's maintaining that you got into an argument with the professor, at the end of which you shot him.
Which is an out and out, totally unfounded lie.
Still, her statement is very compelling. After all, she's an elegant, refined, young, and beautiful gentlewoman from Great Britain. In stark contrast to you, dressed from head to toe in a dull black school uniform.
That's fucked. I'm just exactly the way you are, except for the flapping red ribbons.
Cosmo told him he got no
Why
grid.
is there wind in the room, by the way? Anybody ever questioned that?
What's that? Why do his ribbons
What?
fly in the wind?
Yeah,
Farted.
why is there wind in the room? Nobody
He
gonna question
farted.
that?
It's his aura.
It's a-
They explain that Kazuma has his own aura about him.
Apparently.
Which
He's a
He's a
includes, like,
wizard. Nah,
yeah,
he's a
pretty
wizard.
much, pretty much.
Honestly,
Well, anyway.
that makes
All lawyers
sense.
are benders.
Yeah, yeah. Well, anyway, this is our only chance to expose her testimony as the fiction that it is. If we can't do that, the trial's over.
Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check and stretch. For my fellow VAs, if you want to do that too, please
I
feel
will
free.
take a sip of my tea.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
am taking
will-
a soup.
On shrimp, I will stretch.
Got water.
Nice.
Water city.
God damn.
Oh,
Maybe you need like a pee routine then in that case.
Nezu went night night, so now I watch. Okay. Let me say good night. Good night, Nezu. Good night, Nezu. Let me at to Nezu. Good night, gamer. There you go. I said it. There you go. Oh, sorry. I did not mean to do that. Here you go.
Even you, with your thick skin, must be able to feel the murderous looks you're getting from around the room. Murderous looks, haha.
Only too well. I feel half dead already. And the fact that I can't see a single inconsistency in her testimony isn't making me feel any better either.
Not a single one, huh?
Not a single thing.
The first thing to do is press her on any of her statements that seem even slightly off to you. Do that and an opening will present itself. I promise you.
I need to expose the true face of this exotic foreigner that's hiding behind the mask. That's what I should be aiming for in this cross-examination. I bet she's not even British.
You're not even British, are you?
I bet.
You're not. You're
It's
not
Ouchie wearing a mask.
That one's fine. It's out. I was thinking that. I was like, it's Ouchie wearing a mask. He's gonna be like, oh my god, I am in love with myself.
Sounds like him.
Have you eaten the steak yet?
No.
I mean, wait, let's see. Then not long afterwards, the accused took the professor's gun, shot him right before my eyes. I don't carry a gun myself. I did not press her on. Yes. I did not press her on. He took when I shot, or when Ryunosuke shot. So 1 second. I just want to go check through all of the statements first before I press. Yes, I'm aware. Yes. I didn't think it would do the whole thing over again. The Danganronpa fucking shit. Okay, this one.
Yes.
This one is weird. How do you take the professor's gun? And also, why does the professor have a gun? I don't know. It's the fucking 1700s. Who knows? Like I said, I did not shoot that gun.
And like I said, there's no point repeating that assertion over and over.
Well, I wasn't expecting to be attacked by my own side.
Nevertheless, defendant, you can't deny. Oh no. That when the shot rang out in the restaurant, you had a gun in your hand.
Well, yes, that's true, but all I did was pick up the gun I saw on the floor next to the professor as I was leaving the restaurant. In fact, yes, There was someone much closer to the victim than me at the time. The highly suspicious lady.
That'll do, you dirty rat scoundrel.
Dirty?
You treat my quint with respect. I mean, your basic accusations could very well cause an international incident, boy.
Seems to me that your accusation is just as baseless as ours. Wow.
I assure you, it's quite based. What nonsense.
It's bingo.
The lady is merely stating what she saw.
And this is already an international incident as far as I'm concerned anyway.
Really?
Okay, so I don't carry a gun myself, so I couldn't have been the culprit. Let's look at the stuff that we have. Can we present... Can I look at this? Salmon. He doesn't have like a holster or anything, so we don't know if
Why
he
is
actually
she
carries.
sitting at her seat too? That's kind of weird, right?
Let's look at this. Yeah, why is he sitting here? It was in front of the stake, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go back. Is it possible to... Nope, you have to start over again. That's fine. But yeah, I think there's the part where they talked about cheersing. Maybe then I can present the evidence of him sitting in her seat. That's what I'm thinking.
Give that a try.
Sure. Okay. Now we have pressed in pretty much everything. Okay. Said cheers. Okay, so let's present. It'd be this one here, right? Let's go ahead and...
Yes.
Maybe? No, I don't think that's it. We can try the second photo then. Judge, I don't care. Just let me do the thing. Exactly, perfectly reasonable.
Joji wasn't even there.
Yes, yes,
That
yes.
picture is only showing the professor getting shot.
It is only showing the professor getting shot. But there's no other... Let's look at this one.
Maybe this is the one.
Maybe this is the one.
There's only one glass too.
Yeah, this was the thing that we talked about before. Wait. Can we, when we magnifying glass this, is there anything that we talk about? I don't think so, right? Nope, there's nothing that we can talk about. That's fine.
Submit the thing.
Yeah, I think we'll just do this one. Try this one. No music.
The music stopped. That's it.
Oh.
That's it.
That's it.
Let me just confirm something, please. It's to do with this photographic print. Just a short while ago, you spoke of this print showing the victim's table at the crime scene. That it was exactly as it was left.
That is correct, the lady says.
Well, it's odd. Very odd.
Yeah, man, what's odd is the fence's inability to express itself.
It's.
Ryunosuke, what is it about the print that looks odd to you?
Well, obviously, it's the cheers. You can't cheers with just one.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
Ouchie?
Oh, he's gone.
Oh,
He's
sorry,
dead.
cheers.
Final.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was me.
Miss Brett just told us that she and the professor said cheers over a glass of water. But if that's true, there should be 2 glasses on the table, not 1. I did mention that before, but I guess I just didn't go into it. Ouch. Judge. Epsilon.
That's real quite right, console. There's only one glass picture here.
Objection!
Are we supposed to be impressed by this nitpicking of minutiae? What are you, a lawyer or something? What possible difference does the presence or absence of a glass make on the case?
Objection!
Minutiae, you say? Could it be the detective here removed a glass from the table to conceal the lady's presence?
Of course not. I would never do something so reckless.
You literally just told people to lie.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But there should have been 2 glasses on the table. Are you going to try to tell me that you can clink with only one?
Have you ever clapped with one hand? You're quite right.
Well, you can.
Yeah.
Exactly. I certainly took 2 glasses to the table.
She brought one home as a souvenir.
How does she know to talk already?
Do you know what they're talking about? Yeah. God.
Inspector, what did the lady say?
It would seem that it was Miss Brett who took the glass from the table.
What?
She took it home for the
A
souvenir.
Japanese souvenir, yeah.
It was all so terrifying, everything that happened. I panicked and thought I should try to hide the fact that I'd been there at all, she's saying.
Hmm.
Good gracious.
Us.
Why the fuck do you wear a mask?
Uh-oh, it's Pango. Wait, do we want to do Pango or do we want to do Crow here? Because I know Pango...
We can do Crow, because Crow's been just sitting.
Yeah, do you want to do
Crow's
Crow? Crow, do you want to be Brett?
Oh my god, she actually talks? Okay, here we go.
That's crazy, I know.
Make sure you sound extra British.
Yeah, let me hear your...
I cannot do a British
Then
accent. Let's
do
go
your
over Pango. You wanna
best...
try?
Best...
Yeah.
Italian, just slick in Italian.
Yes.
Italian?
Then your best fancy accent.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Oh fuck! That scared me so much. I closed my fucking OBS. I'm so sorry. All right.
Oh no.
No, like I minimized it on accident. I couldn't see. Does anybody want to take these rights away or what?
There, as I showed the card before, this is of no consequence at all, as are your rights.
Oh
Everyone just gonna
please.
ignore-
Hmm?
Okay.
What? What are we ignoring?
Wait, I'm gonna give it a few before I say anything. Go. Come on,
Okay.
please have a brain.
We must remember that the student had just murdered this lady's luncheon companion before our very eyes. Who can blame her for concealing a glass or 2 in a state of disarray?
That's absurd.
Oh, really? So do we take it that you are now going to accuse this young and beautiful woman of mischief?
Oh yeah.
Or shenanigans?
What? No. This can't be put down to mischief.
I'd like to know exactly how the lady took the glass from the scene.
Well, Italian.
It would seem that she slipped into. It would seem that she slipped it into a small handbag she was carrying.
Oh, the one
Oh.
she kept her gun in? That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
you have a gun?
Oh, I cannot hide anything anywhere. Look at my outfit. Oh my god. By the way, do you like my handbag?
A handbag, you say?
Everyone in
Wait,
this
why
court
did I
is
go
blood.
Yes,
Why
Your
did I-
Excellency. A small handheld pouch commonly carried by well-to-do women in England.
Okay, I think I drank way too much water.
No, the beautiful lady has very graciously explained how and why she removed the glass from the scene now. Your Honor, she was just being a little silly. Move to dismiss all charges. However, the fact remains that this glass has absolutely no bearing on the case.
This... Why did I do Yoda? This guy had bearing, no it will.
The student has been trying to confuse the court with logical reasoning. No more pretentious accusations.
You didn't finish the rest of it. I'm sorry, I pressed it.
But in the end, it comes to nothing. No more pretentious accusations. You have wasted enough time already.
Time wasted you have. Indeed, the lady has offered a satisfactory explanation as to why she removed this glass. I think henceforth we can consider the matter to have no bearing on the case. By my very impending mustache. Counsel for the defense, are you in agreement?
Well, I don't know really.
If you want to pursue this matter further, you're going to need to show that it has some deeper significance.
Yes, you're right. So she took the glass away in her handbag. If there's deeper significance, it's nothing in particular.
That's crazy.
Wait, the lady put that glass in her handbag, you say?
Yes, do try to keep up.
Oh my god.
This guy.
It hurts, doesn't it? It's already been explained to the court that all Englishmen women carry handbags for small items.
Like handguns, for example? Let me see. A little while ago, Miss Brett stated the following. There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. But what if she forgot to mention, what she forgot to mention was her handbag. In which it would be perfectly possible to conceal a gun.
You're right.
Why are the judges and Ace Attorney stupid as fuck constantly? They're always idiots.
The game would be over pretty fast, I guess.
I have a very commanding view.
Well done, partner. I had a feeling you'd pick up on that too.
What are you insinuating, you vile blackguard?
It's really very simple. Death Note theme place. The gunshot was heard when the defendant picked up the gun from the restaurant floor. As he didn't fire that gun, we can deduce there must have been another firearm at the scene. The true murder weapon, if you will.
You can't seriously be suggesting.
Inspector Hosonaga.
Yes.
Did you, or did you not, search Miss Gisele's, Brett's handbag on the day of the murder?
No, sir. I did not.
As I thought. In other words, another gun, the one that was actually used to kill the professor, could have been hidden in Miss Brett's handbag. I love you, Ouchie. You're so good.
So great.
Order in the court.
What does it mean, this inspector?
The meaning of what, Prosecutor Ouchie?
Why on earth did you not have to open your handbag and show you the contents at the time? Thanks for your bungling incompetence. Now she has to endure these uncomfortable accusations. By the way, I'm free this Friday night.
That's the
Yeah,
very
that's the
definition
problem.
of white knighting.
The problem is she has to deal with it.
Do you remember, really quick, do you remember when we watched that video about the girl that played Monster Hunter blindfolded? This is what the guy defending her sounded like
No!
anyway.
Oh,
my
no.
No,
God,
I
man.
don't want to hear about the. No.
Brilliant work, partner.
No, not brilliant work for remembering that one.
Now we have a chance to expose the real woman behind the mask.
Oh, that's just hilarious considering what we were just
Literally.
talking about.
She's going to Giselle. She's going straight to Giselle.
Tarkov blindfolded win.
Oh my god.
Stop, no. Do you think so, Kazuma?
Oh,
Why the
fuck.
fuck are you dying, bro?
Fine.
Please
Well,
stop dying in front of the gentleman.
what a sorry situation. Clearly, you have no faith in the police.
I
Alright,
mean,
pause. Carl, can you take over for a second? I'm gonna go clean up.
As I
Gotcha.
said,
Yeah.
I did not search
No
the
problem,
lady's handbag after the shooting. Simply because it was unnecessary.
What? Unnecessary in what way?
I ought to thank the student lawyer, really. I have a piece of evidence here that I had completely forgotten about.
Oh no, completely
That's also
forgotten.
our set of issues.
This photographic print. This print is of a photograph that I thought would be prudent to take immediately after the shooting. As you can see, it clearly shows Miss Brett's handbag.
Is she fucking like a student?
Never.
No, the students, they have like clear like
Yeah.
backpacks now.
yeah.
You can see right through the. Stop! I can't talk. You can see right through to what's inside.
That's right. Apparently, meshwork bags like these are the height of fashion in London at the moment.
Well, they're ugly.
True, they are ugly.
So the contents are clearly visible.
Exactly. So there was no need to search the lady's handbag. If there had been a gun inside, it would have been immediately obvious.
Wait, wouldn't it just be on the floor? He was already.
As you can see.
Go ahead. Sorry, I'm thinking with my
No,
big
no,
brain.
You're getting there, you're getting there, it's good. As you can see, there's nothing to
brain.
imply Miss Brett's guilt here. Smile.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping to prove that, Naruhodo-san.
You think that's
Order! Order! Inspector Hazunaga, you will submit that print as evidence at once.
Certainly, Your Excellency.
A photograph taken by Hasanaka-san after the incident occurred. It shows Miss Brett's handbag on a chair by the victim's table. Okay.
I think you've had long enough to cross-examine the witness, counsel.
Uh.
The court now has been shown considerable evidence. As the photographic print just submitted into the court's record appears to have no further significance. I am satisfied that there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling.
Indeed, and there's only one logical conclusion. That the pathetic rookie slumped over the bench before us is the only possible perpetrator of this crime.
He's dead, Your Honor.
No. Just when I thought I was beginning to turn things around, I'm in a worse situation than I was at the start. Kazuma, wake up! Wake up! It's time for class, Kazuma.
He really said honk shoe.
Kazuma?
I'm sorry, Ryunosuke. Now the cross-examination of the witness is over. There's no way to force the trial to continue.
What? You mean this is it?
Ha ha ha! I must say, you put up quite a fight for a rookie student. But the weaker meat while the strong eat.
What?
You were wasting your time. There's no way to defeat true justice.
I really thought Alchie was gonna say something about asking the lady for dinner to eat.
I was thinking about it.
I know.
In fact, you can chew on your heart's content from the inside of your soul.
This can't be happening. Am I really going to be found guilty of a crime that I didn't commit? And Kazuma. His dream of going to study in Great Britain will slip through his fingers. Kazuma.
What?
Is there really no chance now of turning this trial around?
Oh damn, shit, it's going down.
You heard the judge. There's nothing about that last photograph the detective produced that we can contest. Which means there's no basis on which we can argue for the trial to continue.
I mean, can I just go into court record right now and just check? Can we just not examine this real fast? First off, I saw this. That's most important, right?
Is that a brand or
It looks like a bull,
bruise?
right? It looks like a tattoo of a bull, and I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. It could be that there's a third party, like bunch of, like a person who's there to just fucking assassinate them. I don't know. Could be. Could be.
So wait, so hold on, recap me real quick. What?
So basically, you had accused, the woman, Giselle, of having the gun in her handbag, but then the, detective had taken a picture after, the scene where he got shot, so he was murdered, and it showed that the handbag wasn't in her bag. And so they're like, well, that means... like that proves that she only took the glass on the table, but not the there was no handgun. So, but we're forgetting the, I guess, the order of operations here, where he did say he found it on the floor. So anyway.
Very well, I will now proceed immediately to the ruling.
Seems we'll be able to report to the British government on time after all.
That smug little...
Yes!
Oh?
Wait, Your Excellency.
Ryunosuke.
I don't think you can rule on this case yet.
Objection!
This arbitration is getting tedious. When His Excellency deems that the trial is over, he gives his ruling. As the most basic protocol of the courtroom.
Yes!
Your Excellency, just a moment ago you said this. As the photographic print just submitted appears to have no further significance, there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling. Now that means that if there is a problem with evidence, some significant detail, I mean, then ruling on the case at this time would be out of the question.
Objection!
This is blatant stroke glitching. Look at this photographic print. Look at this.
Look at this photograph. No.
Look at it, it makes me laugh.
All it shows the handbag that
60
the woman.
FPS, baby.
All it shows is the handbag the woman was carrying on the day in question. There can be no problem with this evidence. Don't look too closely.
You better know what you're doing, Ryunosuke.
I understand your objection, counsel. Certainly, the new evidence submitted by the detective has not undergone the court scrutiny.
However, I fail to see how we can glean any new information from this handbag.
My thoughts exactly. Really, the persecution is becoming tiredness for these desperate reasons. Judge, kill him.
No. Electric
Kill
chair.
him.
Immediately.
Give him the
Yes. Yes, I am desperate. But this isn't a wheeze. There is something about this photograph which just doesn't seem right. If only I could put my finger on it.
Very well. I will grant the defendants one final opportunity.
What?
Oh, get fucked.
Be warned, if I am unsatisfied by your response here, the trial will be over with immediate effect. By my very commanding hammer. Do I make myself clear? I will go down there and start throwing hand, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, Your Excellency.
So, take another look at the photographic print Inspector Hosonaga submitted before. You will identify for the court where in this print we see the significant detail in which you have alluded.
Right over here. I'm gonna guess over here. Wait. Does it not like... Okay, so it doesn't like show anything. That's good to know. It's not like before. I'm gonna go with the tattoo then. Present?
Yeah.
Look at this here. There's a very unusual mark on the victim's wrist.
I don't think that's all.
That is true. It looked almost like a burn of some description.
Objection!
Dear me, I was pondering what new piffle you would come out with. A burn, you say? On the victim's wrist? Clearly, there's nothing whatsoever to do with the magnificent lady's handbag. Giselle, shoot him.
Yes, that is a burn mark, you're right.
Go on, Inspector. Inspector, do go on.
I could inspect a few things. The police coroner also noticed it when he was performing the post-mortem examination. It was deemed unrelated to the cause of death, so he didn't note it in his report.
What did I tell you? In any case, we have no idea what the victim suffered this burn, do we? And no possible way of knowing either.
Are you sure about that?
The more I look at it, the more I find myself intrigued by the curious shape of this mark. However, as prosecutor Auchi point out, unless a firm connection to the case can be shown, I cannot allow further time to be spent on the precise detail of this bird.
1 second. Oh, just dental work? Can I check real quick? Yes. I just want to check this really quickly, because if it has anything here... Extraction, anesthesia... Okay, I'm just checking. Sorry, guys.
Can you flip it around?
Can I... Nope.
Yeah, good point.
Can I what?
Flip
Can
it
you flip
over.
around?
Oh, can you flip it around? You can. But we had done that earlier before. Food and drink, yes. This was the thing that they introduced flipping things around with. So, the clinic. Yes. Yeah, we looked at those. There were 3. 1, 2, and then when you opened it up. So, okay. Sorry about that. Okay.
Excuse me, Your Excellency. It would seem Miss Brett has a lunch appointment with the Dean and other university staff.
Convenient.
She would like to know if she may be excused from the stand now.
Of course, dear lady. We shan't hold you up any longer. Fortune's Excellency is about to give his final ruling anyway.
What's your thinking on this, Ryunosuke? Do you believe this burn does have something to do with the case?
To be honest, I'm not really sure. But if I don't keep pushing, then it's all over. So I was thinking I should keep digging and digging in the hope that I might uncover something useful.
Yes, you're right.
I am?
If we can just link that burn to the case. If we can do that, we might be able to prise the shutting door back open again. Your stream is getting a little spotty, Jun, or at least on Discord it is.
Yep. It's the standard Discord reset we gotta do. Hold on. 1 second.
Oh, that was you. I thought it was my headphone.
Oh, it does that. It does that every
That
time.
happened last time.
Yeah, it's a time thing. Like Discord eventually kind of it has less to do with the game itself. It has more to do with how many people are watching the game too. So it's like all combined. Yeah.
It doesn't like the bandwidth being used.
Yeah, it doesn't. It starts slowing it down.
That's too damn bad.
Why the fuck I like keep going back to Yoda?
Oh no, but I like it, man.
Indeed, I'm afraid. Evidence without. Sorry. Indeed, I'm afraid that without evidence, I can't allow you to pursue where it's a little more than conjecture.
But if we had evidence? Evidence that irrefutably linked the burn on the victim's wrist to the case, then you would allow it?
I would, yes. Yes, I would.
Tell the truth, I hadn't noticed that burn. But as soon as you pointed out, what I did notice was the color draining from Miss Brett's face. But she's a white lady.
Even paler than what she has already?
She was just completely translucent.
Yeah.
You don't
Really?
listen now.
Just looking at her, I got flashbanged.
I have to find some link between that burn and the case. This is the moment of truth. It's time to find some evidence that proves that what that burn really means. Hello, Raiders! Hi! Hello, Raiders.
Hello, Raiders.
Yes, thank you for the raid cup. How are you? How was your stream? Soup's on. The soup's on. Oh my god, I would love some soup right now. I'm kind of cold, I'm not gonna lie. Stop! No, I'm so hungry. But Raiders, welcome. For those who are not familiar with who I am, my name is QBJun. I am a variety streamer who is a queen bee as well. I play a variety of games as well as talking to my chat a lot. I do just chatting with my community called the Beelings. So soup's not on. Not on? Oh my god, it's a lie. It's a lie. But for Cup, thank you for the raid. If you need to raid and run, no worries. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Go and get something to eat, go get something to drink, go get some rest. Thank you. You did a great job today. But yes, today we are playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, where we do open voice acting for those people who are already following me. And here we have a multitude of people, of many of my wonderful friends, just going down the line. We have Epsilon, we have Thickbrained, who is Jake, we have Pango, Quizzical Pango, we have Petra Dunamancer, and then we have Scarecrow Bro, and last but not least, we have Shemi Bun, who is my mod and best ever friend. Yes. Oh no, that sounds fun. Yes. So I do this every Sunday starting at 7:30 p.m. CST. and it is open VA, so you can go ahead and put in a number if you're interested in that cup at some point, if you'd like to do some VA work here. We're doing pretty much the end of case 1, which unfortunately, I know you just rated me, Raiders, or rated me, but I'm going to be ending soon. Just an FYI for you guys too. So, no. I would like to next time. Absolutely. I mean, this is going to be a long series, okay? So feel free to jump in whenever. There's no commitment either. So we keep a large list of voices that would be for each person, but if you can't make it that day, we give it to someone else, or we give it to either Shammy or myself. So if you want to jump in next time, come in next Sunday or any other Sundays coming up, okay? One of us, yeah, and then you can take on a new character in the next case if you want to do next case, or if we're still on here for some freaking reason, I don't know. But okay, I'm gonna continue, okay? It's time to find some evidence that proves what that burn really means.
So then, the defense will now present evidence to the court.
Ooh, that's a good question. Can I review the scene? Return to the question. Oh, okay. Is there... Let me look at this. Are there any... Maybe on her bag?
I don't know. You're gonna have to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Ah! I see it.
Oh.
I see it.
Oh.
I wonder where you see it.
Good eye.
But this counsel, yet another print?
Yes, Your Excellency. I believe photographic prints are an amazing invention. When we humans look at a scene, we miss things. But in a photograph, things we may have overlooked at the time are recorded forevermore.
Do hurry up, Rookie. What are you trying to say? To inconvenience this poor lady any further would really be quite inexcusable.
Actually, we may need you to stay with us a little longer if you don't mind, Miss Brett. You see, it's very clearly visible in this other photograph. How did the victim come to have that unusually shaped burn on his wrist? The reason is recorded here forevermore.
What? How?
Objection!
Can't fool me with your little bluffs, boy. If that's your game, then let's see how it plays out. Show the court exactly what you mean.
Oh!
Yes!
Oh, the beefsteak?
Actually, the point is the metal plate the steak was served on.
The plate?
Your Excellency, are you alright?
I just...
As you can see, there's an emblem on the plate. I would guess it's some sort of trademark of Le Carnaval.
Oh.
This emblem on the plate and the victim's burn are exactly the same shape.
Ryunosuke, you genius.
You're spot on.
Which means The victim must have suffered this burn while he was present at the restaurant.
Objection!
Is the case. Can't know if it happened on the day in question or not. Could have been the day before, or the day before that. It most likely happened at some other unrelated time.
Well,
Objection!
Lead Prosecutor Ouchie, the chances of that are extremely slim.
Thanks.
Why?
The outline of the burn is clearly discernible. Such a serious injury would have caused quite a commotion in the restaurant. Wouldn't you agree, Inspector Hosonaga?
I can't imagine having missed such a terrible disaster, certainly.
But
I would say, looking at the picture of the wound, that it wasn't suffered very long ago. And, although it's not a particularly large burn, it's extremely well defined, as the defense just pointed out. This was no mild burn, that's for sure.
Can you be more specific, Inspector?
Well, let's see. If the plate was at around 90 degrees centigrade, a burn like that would have taken around 3 seconds.
Yoda?
It is
Hello?
inconceivable that the victim wouldn't have let out a scream of pain then.
It's possible the victim
Yoda.
wasn't a little bitch. I've been investigating the
I win.
I would take that no screaming at all.
Against, yeah, you would have teched it. You would have parried that. Oh shit.
Yeah, I was.
I would parry that shit, I got the skill,
I've been investigating at the restaurant for several weeks already, but I've not heard anyone scream at all. As the head waiter of La Carnival, I can testify that without hesitation.
But you're a detective, not a waiter.
Yes!
There you have it. Something isn't right here. As the detective said, anyone who burnt themselves on a piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds would scream in pain. There's no question of that.
And yet Inspector Hosonaga never heard the professor scream. Not on that day or any before it.
That's right. And the strange thing is, on the day he was shot, I didn't hear him cry out either.
What are you suggesting?
Well, if the professor had carelessly laid his wrist on the plate for anything like 3 seconds that day, he would already be dead.
Yeah.
That would be beyond careless, I think, Counsel.
Then the rest of us in the restaurant, myself, the sergeant, and the old antiques dealer, all of us would, without any question, have heard him scream. Wouldn't you agree, Prosecutor Ouchie?
No. Well, yes, I suppose.
So the question is, why didn't a single person hear Dr. Wilson scream?
I almost don't believe it. Ryunosuke, do you think...
Can it really be true? I never dreamt we would arrive at a conclusion like this, but I'm starting to think that maybe we've been led into a terrible trap. There is only one explanation I can think of to make sense of this apparent impossibility. On the day in question, when he suffered the burn to his wrist, Dr. Wilson was already deceased.
Was it sleep?
No man could remain silent while his wrist was burning on a piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds. That's clearly impossible, apart from one particular situation.
Counsel, are you suggesting?
Yes, it's only possible if the man was already dead.
Already.
Dead.
Knowing what we know now, it's the only possible explanation. When the beefsteak was brought to Dr. Wilson's table that day, the professor was already dead.
That's madness.
Order! Counsel, explain this absurd notion at once. The victim was killed by a gunshot.
That's right. That's absolutely right, Your Excellency. This is just a ridiculous point by the rookie student, but clearly he has no grasp of the facts.
Objection!
No, Prosecutor Ouchie, it's you who has no grasp of the facts.
Well, that's just me. I beg your pardon?
As soon as it became apparent that the victim had suffered that burn while at the restaurant, this whole case was turned upside down. Or have you not grasped that yet?
Sorry, I realized it was my turn.
Okay.
It's okay, it was worth it, it was worth it.
That was better, if anything. Your Excellency, the court must hear from this witness again. If it's true, as we now believe, that the victim was already dead before the gunshot was heard, it's highly likely that Miss Brett knows something about it.
Let's confess. Incredible. Incredible you are. I certainly didn't anticipate this twist of event. I'm sorry to say, Miss Brett, that you will have to forget your luncheon engagement.
Lunch is cancelled.
Your
But
brunch
Your
is
Excellency,
canceled.
you have any idea how to get someone to agree to lunch with me?
The justice system in our country may be in its infancy. But rest assured, all reasonable doubt must be dispelled before I am prepared to pass judgment.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Oh, I mean that.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I have a very commanding beer.
Are you gonna say something now, ya bitch? What was that smile?
Yes,
You
of
do
course.
speak.
I mean, I'd be delighted to help. Especially if it helps relations between my country and yours.
Nice English you're speaking there. Japanese, rather.
Miss Brett, you speak Japanese?
Oh no, Ouchie, no.
Oh, thank God. I did not be racist earlier.
I'm still clipping that, by the way, Jake. I hope you know I'm
That's
still
fine. Send
clipping.
it to me when it's clipped.
Oh my god.
Well, of course I do. I'm studying your country after all.
But then, why have you been speaking through an interpreter until now?
Because you're a suspicious skank. Isn't that obvious?
Because I'm a hoe.
My mother tongue, the Queen's English, is the most
Queen's
refined and elegant language in the world.
Oh my god, as an English speaker, I am fucking cringing, alright? I am
Queen's
fucking
English.
cringing.
I'm gonna say that from now on.
The Queen's English? Oh my god, this reminds me of when the Queen died, and then everybody, including our coworkers, were going nuts.
Yeah.
By the way, Shabby, and then you were like, she has nothing to do with us. What are you doing?
And then we didn't even get a fucking day off for it, man.
Yeah, fuck the queen.
As a gentlewoman, I try to avoid speaking in your vulgar tone as much as possible.
Oh my
That's
God.
fucked. That's fucked
Yeah,
up. You could have chosen anywhere to go, bitch, but you chose Japan. That is up
First
to
you kill
you.
somebody and now this.
I know. Unbelievable.
The murdering I can excuse, but
Yeah.
But the
Like, oh,
ouchie, oh no. Ouch.
I don't know what's he gonna say.
Everything's shattered.
You racist bitch.
But it seems the men in this land possess none of the chivalrous virtues of the English gentleman.
Oh my god. Ouchie's like, you're going to jail, you skank. You're going to jail immediately.
hey, oh.
So, I can see that I shall have to lower myself to communicating with you all on your own level.
Holy shit, she's racist.
Oh!
Holy fuck, she's
Oh,
racist.
well, you are the
Wait, what year? What year is this?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Lily heading to bed. Good night, everyone. Have a great rest of stream. Thank you, Lily. Thanks for stopping by and listening in. I will talk to you next time. Bye, Lily.
We are truly honored by
Jesus.
this, the lavish consideration you so graciously afford us.
Jesus, Mikey.
Like there is a limit. There is a limit to which you can sim.
all
We've been seeing this woman in
respect,
6
like-
years.
Look, I mean,
Yeah.
game's game.
I guess. Or hold on.
Alright. I see. In that case, Miss Brennan, I want to ask you to testify in your own word about the event leading up to the death of the victim, Dr. Watson.
Oh, here we go.
So we're finally going to hear her own words on the matter. Things are getting interesting, Ryunosuke.
They are, and that's actually where we're gonna leave it.
What?
Oh, we're gonna see. Yes, we're gonna leave it at this bitch's testimony, and we're gonna see what type of bullshit she has to tell us. Let me go ahead and hold on. No, you don't look. Actually, this is you can't look. You can't look. It's. All right, I'm good. There you go. Cliffhanger. Yes, you're gonna leave it on a cliffhanger. We're gonna leave it on a cliffhanger. We're gonna figure out what she has to say. We at least know the true nature, the true colors, one could say, of this bitch. But thank you everybody for coming in today, and also thank you for my wonderful voice actors who accompanied me and did all the voices alongside me. How are you feeling about it? How are you feeling about the story? Tell me how you guys feel.
Getting spicy.
Getting
It's
spicy,
juicy.
yeah.
Actually, this is my first Phoenix Wright experience. Actually.
Oh,
I
really?
Oh.
Yeah, but I
Wow.
literally have never watched the anime, nor the manga, nor even play any of the game, or watch any YouTube video. So this is like completely new to me.
How do you
Oh,
like
that's
it? How do you like it?
It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Man, people in this world doesn't have a lot of brain cell though.
Sometimes some people are just not quite smart. Not quite. They definitely should not be in the legal system.
If anything, I feel like the
Well,
OG
actually, no,
Phoenix Wright is worse for that. Like, I feel like the original games are way worse for like obvious shit.
At least
funny
the
thing is
original
that-
Ace Attorneys got like it was a blend of laws. It wasn't like straight up this is the American law or Japanese law. It was a blend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Say is that instead of proving that we are innocent, we are trying to find out who's the murderer is.
Yeah.
So like usually in this kind of case, right? I was like, why are we doing the detective job? That should be their job to find the murderer. It's our job to prove that we are innocent, which we are.
That would be too easy. That would be too easy, Epsilon. That would be too easy.
No, we have you to become the fucking detective too.
Yeah. By the way, for those who are not familiar, not aware, before we go, and one last thank you to my VAs who joined me. If you are not aware, I did create a new role in roles for Discord. If you're interested in getting pinged about when we're gonna be doing more Ace Attorney and you'd like to be involved with the VAs again, go ahead and put yourself in the roles or grab the role in the roles channel. Other than that, thank you guys. Thank you guys again for joining. Thank you.
No, thank you for letting us actually, join in voice. Thank you. It's an amazing
Yeah,
opportunity.
it's so fun. I think it's fun, and it's fun, and I think it's very. I like that it's very casual. Everyone's here just to have fun, and nothing is super like professional or anything. Nobody's yelling at you and being like, "I want to do the fucking voice like that." It's just like, we're just here to have fun with as friends. Yeah, everybody. The judge can be Yoda. Like, it's okay. But okay, I'm gonna end from. And from here, I'm gonna go and talk to chat for a little bit. So thank you guys once again. Bye guys. Bye bye. Okay. All right. Let me put on some music before I go. All right. Thank you guys again, all of my wonderful VAs. I'm gonna go ahead and shout you guys out in just a second. Once again, I had I'll see you all when I'm trending on Twitter. Yes, please go and check out all of our wonderful VAs today. They're all streamers. They're all wonderful streamers, every single one of them. Mancer. We had Pango as well. And then Shammy, we had Shammy last, so I forgot. And then Shammy was last from that little thing there. Woo, June stream, let's go. I'm always busy when you're streaming. Oh, it's okay. It's perfectly fine. It is whenever you are available. If you can't do it one day, then that's fine. The roles will always open up for you, okay? And of course, thank you for Crow, who was our new VA today. Thank you. You're an excellent judge and an excellent British bitch. Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity to shout out. You're too kind. No worries. Thank you. You always shout me out, and you generally have a bigger community than I am, so I always feel so shy. Just for you, should I do this? Maybe. Crow is always a good boy. It always shows up on your channel anyway. Yes, the voices were great. Everyone did great. Yes. It was a joke that I was busy during this one. Really? Wait, I thought you weren't supposed to... Wait. Oh, I call Crow a good boy all the time. Oh, really? Oh, wow. I didn't know there was a Kazuma and Ryunosuke scenario happening right now. Crow is a good boy. Gosh, you guys. Crow is a good boy though. Actually though, please follow Crow. He's so awesome. He's so good. He also plays Persona 3 Reloaded, so if you're up for that type of thing, please go and check him out. By the way, I'm free Friday night. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. True. Ouchie down freaking bad. He is down bad. He's so down bad. But alright, then it is 11 p.m. CST. I need to get to bed soon because I've got to get up at fucking 6 o'clock. So I will leave you guys here. Let me go ahead, wear my biggest hat and see-through purse for the next one. Yes, everyone bring their see-through hats. I'm gonna see who's available to raid right now. I think I want to raid Burner. I haven't raided Burner in a while. He is currently doing an event right now for charity. So I kind of wanna push you guys in that direction just so you can help support him, okay? Swan hats are all the rage. I know. Let's head over to Burner VT. Do note that Burner is for mature audiences, so he is 18 plus. If you're not 18 plus, then please wait for the next raid. Hopefully you'll be able to be part of that raid instead. Thanks for the stream. Have a good rest. Thank you, Eternal Sorrow. I hopefully the rest hopefully your day went really well. I know it was the morning for you. And hopefully we managed to keep you company. Blah, blah, blah. But yes, there are the raid messages for if you're not subbed, and also if you are subbed. Number two, the next time I will be streaming, hypothetically, will be Tuesday. I will be doing Japanese studying with Shami as usual. We'll be doing a little bit more kanji and I think we're learning some more just in general how to communicate with I think likes and dislikes, I think. But we'll see. I'm keeping it on once again another cliffhanger. But yes, but I'd like to remind you, as I said before in the beginning, this week's schedule is tentative because I do have some personal things going on. So just letting you know. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye guys. Say hi to Burner for me.